All right, folks, how we're all doing? As you can see, we've got a victim. We've got a guest on tonight. This is Tim, the budget guitar guy. How you doing, bud?
I'll do. I'm all right, sir. How are you guys?
I'm good.
Sound?
No, sort of alive.
And we've had to put the substitute back on the bench. G's back from his fucking wanderings off back to the motherland, getting rat-assed.
Which was very good. And in the words of QC Raleigh in the Fascio, I was very, very drunk.
That's a throwback.
It was good.
At true Scottish prices, you didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
You can always tell a Scotsman because he opens his wallet and moths fly out.
All the mothballs went everywhere.
Yep.
Evening, Bill.
I was just about to say, I see Bill's actually got here.
Yeah, he's managed to get himself out to the crypt.
Nice. What beer are you drinking, Lee?
I'm drinking some Hobgoblin at the minute.
There you go, David.
There you go. The gold one.
Proper beer.
Proper beer.
Didn't get myself a carry out. I couldn't be asked.
After that, it's going to be Ruby.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Pip, man. Give me a fucking thought. Yeah, I was too busy doing the next today.
So you're the trouble spot.
The trouble sorter.
I'm saying nothing. I can't be in any trouble from last Sunday anyway, because she was there with me. So anything that may have been purchased had full knowledge. Evening, right. Martin. The Scottish Begatron's biggest fan.
He's only just arrived and he started trouble.
Yeah.
Away you go, G.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So, I prepared myself mentally for it because, as we know, Charlie and Scott were building this fucking next single, this next Anthrax single to be up to be like the next biggest thing since sliced bread that Anthrax has ever done. I listened to it. The opening riff I thought was kind of silly. And then it was Anthrax, but it was just, It wasn't anything special and it wasn't anything that was shit. It was just middle of the road. It wasn't anything near what they were building it up to be.
No.
And guitar tone was way too thin and overproduced.
Yeah.
Drums far too fucking compressed.
Yep.
The mix was awful. So there you go. I'm not looking forward to the album, to be honest.
Like I said before we started, it's not making me want to rush out and buy the album.
No. Fuck's sake, YouTube. Not even 2 minutes and you've got another fucking advert. Fuck off. Sorry.
I set it for fucking moderate, cheeky bastards.
I saw that, Bill. I saw that. I've still to listen to it.
Anyway, talking of people getting in trouble, I mean, I don't know if you saw the rant on last week, or should not rant, the abuse that a certain somebody got from last week's Sunday show. I mean,
what did Bill say?
Just because I got that belt buckle.
Oh, that abuse. Yeah, well, you deserve that. Look, people should know by now they're going to get abuse if they come.
Oh, yeah. Talking to people that's going to get abuse.
He does deserve abuse, actually, because he vanished.
Yeah, fucking vanishing.
Yeah, Dean, I want to die in that room. I really do.
Well, Dean is actually the owner of this one.
Ah. I was saying, Dean, that is a beautiful guitar, and it probably looks and plays better than an actual Gibson, to be honest.
It doesn't play too bad. It's just filthy, like all of his guitars. He needs to clean them.
Sacrilege. Sacre
Just crusty. Everything's crusty.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yep.
that fucking
Yep,
talking of crusty. That
Well, Bella,
We
yeah.
actually-
each fucking wall that I got a few years back.
Lisa, we actually did as well, though. Do you remember talking about that?
When I got that home, I mean, I only paid about 80, 90 quid for it. It took me 2 hours to like fucking fretboard up on the tip of that. Fucking disgusted.
Oh.
Put it this way, I put fucking rubber gloves on to clean the bastard.
More DNA on it than a fucking Premier in bed.
No, D-Dub, no, I'm not fucking having that. You just said, I'll be back.
Jesus.
Just fucking disappeared.
So, Tim, are you holding these guitars and basses hostage? Because there's a lot of people saying that you've got the instruments.
I always end up with everybody else's guitars. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just too
never
nice to
gives
say
them
that.
back. He says, no, I'm still working on it.
No, because I usually can't wait to get rid of them because I ain't got room. But no, those three guys, they abuse me. Like, they just give me so much work.
We've got something like that. He's called Tyler. We just give him abuse.
Yeah, where is that from?
He's probably still living the Amish lifestyle and churning his milk. Yeah.
It certainly is, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
every band needs a guitar tech, even a budget one.
Well, I'm not so much their guitar tech as their dad, really.
Yeah, been there, done that.
They can't make a decision to save their lives. They need me to come in there and fix them.
So you're the designated responsible person.
Absolutely.
Otherwise known as the dictator. Oh, hello. Somebody loves it. Oh, look at all the love we're getting for Tim here.
Can you feel the love tonight? Fuck's sake. So yeah, how long did it take you to build up that collection? That's many years from the looks of it.
I got my first one just as I was turning 21, and I'm 39 now. So how long's that? About
Okay, well, that's
18
not bad.
years.
18 years.
Yeah.
That is some collection for 18 years, man.
I've still got another 20 that I can't fit in.
Jesus Christ, you're putting Nigel Tough in the
Cheers,
machine.
Dino.
Yeah, as the last count was 106.
You can just see G creaming himself now.
I'm actually there's so many questions because I'm sitting thinking you must have a lot that you actually forget that you had.
No, it's weird because there's things because I moved house in like 2018 because I needed to buy a house where I could build a studio.
Yeah.
And then about 40 of them went over to my mum's house, scattered them around there, just to sort of squirrel them, trying to not get in the way as much as possible. And I still knew exactly which one was in which case and where.
Wow.
They're like your children. Doesn't matter how many you have, you remember them.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
And that's why you can never really choose a favourite either.
Exactly.
Ah, well, that answers
The
Bill's question. then.
Dimebag Washburn is definitely my favourite. Just because it's a Dimebag and it's a Washburn. There's rocking or shit to get hold of these days.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I still remember my first. And evening, Craig.
How's it going, Craig?
Hondo 2 Les Paul copy.
I have my favourite guitar right there. The Demolition.
The Demolition. Let's see.
And favourite bass, Harley Benton. Multi-scale 5. I meant to say to you, I changed the batteries after you tell me about that. About you trying the bass out with the sagging pickups.
Yeah.
The battery sag. But I'll change the batteries, see if it makes a difference. I haven't changed them since I got it. But yeah, that thing is a beast though. It really is.
Nice, that one.
It's the first bass where I've heard, I mean, I always used to hear people talking about like basses having piano tones. That's the first bass that I've ever played that actually has that. Is that low octave piano sound. Really fucking nice.
Well, you were too busy trying to sort out the vape cupboard before she got home.
We actually discussed it on the show, D-Dub. We genuinely were questioning ourselves, like, did Trump send his troops after him?
Yeah.
Sorry, I said the T word.
But at least you didn't say the S word.
That's what was on our list again.
We're on all fucking lists. We don't give a shit. Fucking hell, we must be we must be getting near top 10 at fucking Labour watch list by now.
Easy.
Oh, I would say so.
The cupboard of doom. Okay, what we all make gearing coming to you.
That's actually quite a good question from the Pig Pals. What's your dream guitar that you would do anything for?
Ooh.
I know exactly how to answer that.
You go first.
Be a Fender Swinger. Shouldn't say the F word.
No.
Yeah.
But it's not a Strat.
Let's just call them Fentic.
Or might be a Gibson.
Yeah. Well, for me, it would be a Dingwall NG3 bass. Just way too out of my price range, but holy shit, I want one so bad. One of the guys that was playing bass in one of the bands that I saw when I was in Scotland there, he literally just bought himself a Dingwall NG3, a white one, 2 weeks before they'd done this gig. And you could just tell that he was still in love with this thing. He was just looking at it constantly while he's playing, like, with this really daft grin on his face, like, I fucking love you.
Well, my answer is this Washburn that I've already got. The Dimebag Washburn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I'd probably want that thing off of you. Saying all I would want that off of you.
He can want, but he's not fucking getting it. That's been in the collection for at least 20 years.
Jesus.
Oh, so this video is evidence for if Lee goes missing, yeah?
So did you answer what yours would be, Tim?
Yeah, Fender Swinger or
you
the Music Lander or whatever they called it. They called it the Arrow for a bit as well.
Matt's not a player, but you're an audiophile. What's your dream setup that you would do anything for? Audio?
Oh, that's going to take too long.
He wants a Rickenbacker
Yeah,
Let
if
me-
it was,
let me
Tom,
see
I
what you-
want a
Don't.
Rickenbacker.
You really don't.
Yes, but I don't mind because I ain't going to play it, am I?
They look
But I don't
nice, but they play horribly.
Yes, but it would look nice on the wall.
Granted.
Which is even worse, really, to just have it on the wall without being played. So.
Yeah.
I played one years ago, and I was like, "Oh, it looked gorgeous, like a classic tobacco burst."
Mm.
And the neck was way too thin. I mean, I've got massive hands, and I mean, I could curl my fucking fingers round the top of the fucking headstock, no problem. And it just sounded awful. It sounded too thin. There was no punch out of it. Nothing. It was just,
Yes, you weren't taking the dive for a photo shoot. You were lucky you got to take Zaki.
That's right. I remember that.
If we're on about ultimate audio file setup, no.
Just ask your little Irish friend about audio file setups.
Oh. No, let's not.
I'm not going to mention his name because he may appear.
There is an American company that makes Macintosh amps, but they do custom Macintosh. Be nice to go for a couple of their amps at 22 grand a piece.
Jesus Christ.
It gets ridiculous.
It really does.
I'm quite happy with what I've got, to be honest.
See, that's all that matters. You just find something that you actually like, and that's all it takes.
Yeah, let's not mention the Irish potato too many times.
Yes, very true, Lisa. We were talking about that before we started. Fender have shot themselves royally in the foot, or should I say their CEOs shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, but there's quite a few companies doing that just lately, isn't there?
Well, Gibson tried it. No Gibson. Dean tried it.
Dean did it. I mean, Marshall are doing it at the minute, aren't they?
Well, just not Marshall anymore, though, is he?
Marshall, China.
They can try until hell freezes over, but you're never going to be able to do anything about China.
No, you're
because
not.
they have completely different laws as far as they have no copyright.
And let's be honest, there's a lot of good products come out of China. Whether you like it or not, there is good stuff.
Oh, they are. They're good at what they do, but I mean, they have no obligation to follow copyright law.
The Amish mafia's eventually turned up.
Talking of cheap replicas,
it's like what we were saying last night. All amps are built on the same fucking schematics from fucking 1945.
Yep.
Well, it can't be like the Fender cease and desist where they're going off the shape, because try and make an amp any other shape than square.
Yeah,
well, that's true. That's true.
Unless you go for something like the was it the PV Wiggy?
Yeah, that was
incredible.
I used to have an old Laney bass amp. It was basically like a wedge. It was interesting take on the shape. It was just, I mean, the back was square to look at. Bottom was obviously square, but then the front leaned back at almost 45 degrees. Weird.
I can imagine that's great for monitoring yourself.
It was good for hearing myself on stage.
I'm glad you said for the puppy. I was going to say, things have got that bad with American food that you're now eating dog food. Mind you,
but how can you put American and food in the same sentence?
Well, if it's dog food, it's probably better than the food that you eat normally.
Aye, well, that's true. But yeah, Fender are totally screwed.
Yeah,
they really are. They're just. I mean, the amount of influencers on like YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch that are talking about it and basically giving the middle finger to Fender. It's a mass boycott.
Yeah.
It's really going to hurt them. I mean, I think that's why Dean eventually backed out of the court case, because it's having the opposite effect of what they thought.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to make all this money, and then they just lost respect.
The scariest thing about it is that they want a list of customers who have bought them. That's written in
That's shocking.
Yeah, they wanted names of people that's the actual end users, end customers.
No, that's
private
that's
information.
wrong.
Yeah. Well,
GDPR.
KDH said the other day it goes against GDPR.
That's
Yep.
dodgy.
Yeah.
So the answer is to buy them secondhand, the ones that are already out there.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then they can appear on this channel because they'd be cheap as shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although I'd probably throw them in the bin because they're strapped.
Yeah.
I've got one. And it cost me 90 quid brand new. And it's a Squire.
From what I've heard, the Squires are just as good as, if not sometimes better, than the actual big name brand.
Gibson.
It's all the same fucking parts that go in. It's just a different level of quality control. That's all.
Well, my
Like we
thing
said
is
before,
that
the difference between a US Strat and a Mexican Strat is made in USA, made in Mexico.
more expensive labour.
Mhm.
They're not better builders.
No.
No.
'Cause my
You
dad
forgot
was-
about the Japanese as well, though, there we forgot the Japanese. Because some of the Japanese models of the Strat were really nice.
Most stuff,
Do.
most stuff made in America is shit anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
you
but
can't
it
have them.
really is. Especially now with the current fucking climate of government they've got.
Well, hey, not just the trunk phone, the trunk guitar. Fucking what a fucking lot of bollocks that was.
Has
There's
anybody
one-
actually received their guitars yet? Because I know people are still waiting on their fucking phones.
Not as far as I'm aware.
What is the Trump phone an actual thing?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's basically he commissioned some
Tell him
company
that's
to
it.
make a phone for the Trump brand that he's going to sell. But rather than waiting until the product was there to sell it to customers, he's basically had a buy now, see later policy. So
So
everyone's
basically, what-
paid and signed up for this phone, and
So it's
they're not sure
Kickstarter.
that they're ever going to get it.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter company, isn't it?
Pretty much.
So basically, this company, this phone that he's bringing out will corrupt every bit of information you put in it, lie when you try and phone somebody.
It'll listen in on all your calls.
Yeah. And try touching up anybody that's near it.
It'll
Hey,
censor everything you say.
whoa, hey, no, there's no need for that.
Tyler's just trying to buy one.
You are kidding me on, Tyler. After all the shit he says about that country and they're made there.
Yeah.
That just shows how much of an absolute hypocrite the guy is. He can't even pay an American company to build the fucking phones after all his buy America, buy America.
That's because the American labour's too expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler seems to know a lot about this phone.
It does, doesn't it?
Are you buying one, Tyler?
This is too bad to say you can't even find the Canadian border. It's been geo-locked from the Canadian border.
It's got 2 missing stripes on the flag.
Going to
Yeah.
Big Pal's question there. For me, if you want to say separates like an amp and a cab. I'd go for something like the Joyo Zombie and Ali Medon cab, 1B12 cab.
Yeah.
And just stick a cheap overdrive in front of it.
I mean, my go-to is always the Blackstar HT5.
Yep.
Fantastic. 5 watts, but you can play it live.
Mm.
What?
And
Well,
it's 2 1x8s or 1x10s.
yeah,
So you can like fit it around all your other gear in the car.
exactly. If it won't be the Joyo, it'd probably be the Jet City for a fucking 20 watt amp. Fuck me, that's slapped.
See, I
But
think
it is an old amp.
How long's Jet City been going? Because I'm sure I had an amp of theirs like back in the
Oh,
late
they've been
80s, early
going
90s.
Been going a while because the Jet City is basically the budget brand of Soldano.
Right.
Tyler,
I'm sure I owned a bass amp by Jet City back in the 90s, early 90s at least.
I've got news for you. Your coil wire comes from Sandvik.
Yeah.
So it's not American either.
That's true, Tyler.
Yep.
None of the coil wire is actually American. All the coil manufacturers, coil wire manufacturers buy from Sweden.
Yeah, it all comes from a company called Sandvik.
Yep.
I
Even
know
twisted,
you can't
even
buy.
twisted messes by Sandvik.
I know you can't buy it direct from Sandvik. Well, you could if you had enough money.
I'm going to say every time he's fucking paid all fucking imports.
Well, it's not so much that, it's the amount you'd have to buy because it usually comes. We're talking in like mile reels of it.
Oh, it is. It's like the massive industrial cable spools.
I want to see his
Yeah, it's
postman
just-
trying to deliver that.
Okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the label is American, and that usually falls off.
Ashdown, Liam, Ashdown, hands down, that was my most favourite bass amp of all time.
But tried an Ashdown.
Bass combo was the Mag 3 head with an Ashdown matching fucking, I think it was a 1x15.
I've not tried an Ashdown bass amp, but I did used to have an Ashdown guitar amp.
The tone that you could get off of this thing from just a 1x15, it was brutal. It had enough high end where it was really sharp and clangy, like really
Yes, we
punky
get that
sounding.
clank.
You'd get the clank, no bother, the dangle, as Christian would say. Or you could have really smooth, really versatile for tone.
Always dangle. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Trace Elliott, I've tried Trace Elliott, a lot of Trace Elliott's over the years, and they're nice, but Ashdown every time.
Yeah, Red Field bass place at Ashdown's a good amp.
I mean, I'd choose Ashdown purely because they got the VU meter on the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm a sucker for a needle.
Yep.
It
It just
just
looks
saying that
classy
comes
as
from
well.
Manchester.
It looks. I just love the fact that it looked like a piece of scientific equipment. You know what I mean? It looks like something that comes out of a mad professor's fucking laboratory. Had that sort of battleship grey panel at the front.
When it,
But I mean, I've tried like
Ashdown's a
amp
geezer,
pegs out as well.
final gig.
What's that?
I think Geezer for the final Sabbath gig. I think he was using Ashdowns.
They were used for a long time. They have been used since
Yeah.
at least anyway by a lot of bands. It's either them
Anyone
or
can tell you what leads.
old SVTs. But I would say tone-wise, the Ampegs and the Ashdowns are very similar. Don't get me wrong, I played some nice PVs as well. Bass amps. Some of their bass amps were really nice.
I've got a PVTNT 100, and it is the filthiest sounding bass amp.
Yeah.
Like, the head unit on it, because it was combo, the head unit died before I ever got it. So it just had like a slave head running through it.
Yeah.
But no matter what amp you put through it, that 15-inch cone, just pure filth. It's got its distortion.
Evie they were really nice. It used to be a PV I always used to use in rehearsals. An old punk band, and they were get some really nice high-end tone. I think it was the old Bandit, the old PV Bandit.
I've got one of them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's got is it a Bandit he's got? Yeah, I think my dad's managed to pick up a PV Bandit. 112 combo.
And they were really nice.
He fucking picked that up dirt cheap. He paid fuck all for it. And guy said, "Oh, I can't get it working properly." All he did was put some switch cleaner down it.
Needed to go clean.
Yeah.
Well, his loss.
Oh, the tiny amp heads. Yeah, they're hot tones. Interesting little things.
Yeah, I've got one of them.
Oh, the little lodgecock things.
Oh, they're even smaller. They're about that big.
What?
Yeah. 5 watt amps.
I think these are only 1 watt.
No, the 5 watt.
Hell.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're like somebody put a Bugera fucking amp head in a fucking shrinking machine.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, I was
nuts.
I don't know where mine is at the minute. It'll be somewhere. It's the green one I've got. And I'll tell you what, just bang a fucking chill screamer in front of that and that thing fucking screams.
Yeah. Is that the Friedman copy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So you got the heart attacks, basically mimicking a 5150, and then the British Invasion, I think, is a Vox AC30.
Oh, Vox, they done some really nice fucking amps back in the day. My mate had an old Vox in the early 2000s. We just played blues predominantly back then. The tone he could get out of this thing, it was like fucking Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of tones.
Yeah.
And he sold it. And I was like, why did you sell it? And I can't even remember what he ended up replacing it with, but
Yes, Lisa. Yeah, no, I did my haircut. Not, if Gwendolyn did it, I'd end up losing an ear.
And you still have patches of hair. Yeah, that guitar shop we went to in town for the week, it got a couple of, I think they were AC 100s, the 2x12 combos. They look nice. They were beaten up to full, but
see, I don't mind when something's beaten up looking, even when it comes to instruments, because I think it actually looks better.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been actually fucking used then.
Yeah.
Unless it's been done at factory.
Aye, like the old relics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never understood that. Like, it's like crashing your car for improved mojo.
That's a nice analogy. I like that. Yep. That's exactly what it was like. Don't get me wrong, some of the relics were gorgeous to look at, but I mean, I know what you're saying. It was like, why bother? Why just fucking play it, take it out on the road? It'll end up looking like that anyway.
Exactly.
Only if you've got one. If you've got many, the wear spreads.
Yeah.
It depends if you take many out on the road with you, or whether you just take the one.
There were two that were sort of my main go-tos for gigging sort of quite early on, which are me Squire John 5 Telly from the first run,
Yeah.
And I've got a Westfield E4500, which is like a beautiful tobacco burst Les Paul.
Westfield, they made some really nice guitars,
Yeah.
man. I had an old Westfield
Incredible.
bass. I had a Westfield Spectrum GT bass. Beautiful thing, man. Had the coil tap on it, and it was amazing. I think I picked that up for about 90 quid.
Did you see on that first stall as you went in on Sunday that white Western Telecaster that he got on?
Sorry, it was Westone Spectrum GT. Made a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted a lot of money for it either.
No, they don't ask me why, but they were budget.
Yeah.
Always have been.
I don't know why.
Oh, that's gorgeous, man. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
Yep.
Yeah. It wasn't this one, but yeah, it was. It's heavy.
Yeah, the more Westerns were always heavy.
But it made them feel more expensive, I think.
See, I love their stuff. I mean, I was gutted because the electrics and the bass ended up dying, and it would have cost me too much to get it replaced. Even although my best mate is a luthier, it would still have cost a lot. So I ended up taking the neck off because the neck was really nice. Took the neck off and put it on an old Hohner Arbor body.
Yeah.
And called it the Frankencaster. I think my mate's actually still got that thing.
You got a question up there, preference to valve versus solid state amp.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think valves nowadays really matter with amps, to be honest.
It doesn't.
Nah.
If you're a fan of Glenn
Valves,
Fricker, then you already know that it doesn't matter if it's valves or solid state.
Especially if you're gigging, right, valves are a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I think, was it Glenn calculated a rough calculation, but he said it's about 7% that towards the tone that the actual valve makes. The rest of it is all the speaker.
Yeah.
In the cabinet. That's the main
Well,
player in the fucking sound.
Yeah.
how many years did fucking damn you solid state amps?
Plus, he used a fucking old shitty fucking mixing desk.
There's this big argument at the minute with like the audiophile shit that everybody's saying, "Oh, valve technology is better because it's not.
No.
It's unreliable."
Valves to do with power, it's nothing to do with sound.
And if you actually start, because you do valve, like swapping valves out to get different tones, different sounds, and all this shit.
It's all bullshit.
It does work. It does work once you've got the entire system set and everything perfect and the room calibrated and everything else set.
Yeah.
Then start and tweaking with valves. But some of those valves for audio amps, fuck me, they're expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, valves to some degree are like tone wood.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's placebo.
Yep.
You might as well stick with like solid state and just.
It's snake oil.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen plenty of fucking videos where people swap valves out in the guitar amps, and it's like.
You can definitely hear the tone difference. No, you can't.
No.
One of Fricker's, I think it was today actually, he put out a video and he showed an advertisement for, I can't remember the name of the valve company, but it's one of the big valve companies that are used in amps. And it was something along the lines of creates a tone that is liquid.
What?
I've seen valves blow, but I've never seen them blow.
Now, don't get me wrong. There's one thing that I kinda in it, but it's like about that much.
Yeah.
I disagree with Glenn on is the pickups. Pickups can make a difference to tone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not a major
Not a major
difference, but it can make a difference.
But yeah, going back to that advert for them valves, some fucking marketing company's been paid a fucking shit ton of money to come up with that bullshit.
Yeah, of course they have.
No, the pickups, I will disagree with them a tiny bit on that, because I never used to bother about pickups anyway. But that demolition, I mean, I was happy. I had an Ibanez Geo, which, as you know, is the fucking bottom of the range 7-string, and I love that thing, still do. Yes, it's got a couple of issues, like it doesn't hold tuning very well, but I mean, you should be, if you're recording, you should be tuning after every take anyway. But when I got that thing though, the demolition, it's got a set of EMG HZs, I think it is.
Yeah, it's the HZ, same as what's in mine.
And yes, I heard the difference when I was, because obviously I'm going back and forward between guitars when I'm recording, and I really could hear the difference because I'm using the same tones. I mean, it's I just use, I've got my own preset for my amps and my DAW. Switched the lead, put in the demolition, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that's a lot sharper and grittier.
So I didn't get on with the HZs. I thought they sounded like dead flat.
Well, I mean, as I say, as I'm playing a Geo, anything's going to sound better than that.
I've got a couple of Geos. Like I've got the GFR Ibanez. The pickups in that, which are, they're not the standard Ibanez Geo stuff. They're called the Ibanez Elites, and they're incredible. Like they're hot as hell.
See that one, they're really weak. The pickups in that Geo.
It depends on the age. The older Geos are crap.
The 6-string Geo I've got, I did swap the pickups in that. They were just generic Ibanez, cheapo, chuck them in. I just found them really muddy. And then I bought some Seymour Duncans. The JB and 59 set, and fucking big difference. But in the 7-string GL, that's still standard there about it.
Yeah, all you need to do is just boost the gain level in the amp that you're using, and it does the same job. But
I think on that 7-string GL, I think the only thing I've changed on that is the tuners. Maybe put some locking tuners on that.
I've been toying with the idea of doing that with the Ibanez as well. Getting a set of Geikers.
Yeah, the Geikers are good.
Yeah.
That's me decided then.
You know what you might like, actually, for sort of like, obviously this is my area of expertise of doing things for a budget, but the Wilkinson Easy Lock tuners.
Yes,
he was talking about them actually. Yep, he was talking about them just the other week.
Because it's no extra sort of faffing to lock them. It's literally just feed it through 2 holes and you're done.
Yeah, instead of having locking things, it's got 2 holes in peg.
Yeah.
So you swing it through one, straight through the other, and then just tune it up.
Right.
Like them on an old SG, Epiphone SG.
Yeah, because I mean, when I'm stringing the guitar, I use like my guitar builder friend. He says it's the Gibson standard restringing method, and it basically uses the top wrap of the string and the tuning peg and the bottom wrap to clamp, and even still it's slipping. You know, even still it's still slipping. So, I mean, you can play like one riff for about a minute or 2, and it's out of tune already. It's that bad.
There's another question. What do you think of Sustainiacs?
I haven't tried them.
Not tried them.
I like the idea of them, but
Yeah.
I've got a guitarist who's shit at playing guitar, so everything he plays with it's awful.
I have heard good things about it, but I've not tried one with Sustainiac.
I know all of England likes them. But I mean, if you're a rhythm player, I don't suppose it's going to make any difference. You know what I mean?
Oh, look, Tim's getting all the love tonight.
That's my guitarist.
Yeah,
It's good to know who's operating the band channel tonight.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I'm just a
That's Tim's band, Chain Drive.
right. But I mean, I'm just I'm a bass player, but I'm a rhythm guitar player. It's a sustaining X. I don't really need it. So I'm not going to hold a note for any length of time. Do you know what I mean? I don't do any lead.
Stuff that you do, I don't think it'd be much use for you.
Mm-mm.
I think like I don't have enough reason to have the expensive Lithuaniac.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I'd rather use an Ebo if I'm trying to hold a note.
Yeah.
Because it's more versatile. You can use any guitar.
You pick one of them up, they're cheap nowadays.
Yeah. I think Joy will do a cheaper Ebo.
They do. And it's actually decent as well.
Yeah. I was looking at one just recently. So I've been thinking about getting one.
Yeah. Next time Amazon do a Prime Day or something, get it then.
I'm saving up at the moment though. I'm determined I'm going to get that. I don't know if you've seen it. The new, it's like an all-in-one. It's a guitar modeler. You can also upload your own amp models and cabs and all the rest of it. It's got effects for guitars and bass. It's got vocal effects. It's got a DAW built in.
Yeah, well, he's basically like a mini PC, isn't it?
It is. It's a mini. That's basically all it is. It's a mini PC because it's Windows. It's got Windows on it, and when you open it up, when you switch it on, it boots up Windows. It's all touchscreen on the top of it. It's only £700.
Who makes that?
Octave, I think it's called.
Octave, yeah.
I think that's the name of the company as well. This thing, it's basically like a portable studio.
Basically,
You could take. I mean, all you need to do is get. Let's talk to Lee about this. Like, all you need to do is get a USB
16-channel interface.
console. Yeah, USB console, and that's you. Take it to any rehearsal studio.
See, I'd be torn on that because again, £700 for that versatility of that's all it does. Whereas £700, you could get a Zoom R16 and a MacBook, and then you can do other stuff
It's
with
got
it.
a modeler built in as well. It's got the modeler built in.
Yeah,
It's got
but
a modeler, and you can put in your own stuff as well.
you can get modeling software for like Logic and stuff.
I mean, like I've got the Tonex. You know, I could upload my Tonex library into it as well. Just take it anywhere. It's kind of it's one of these things. Like I think it's the first of its kind, really. Well, the first decent one of its kind, and it's really going to put. It's never really going to put big studios out of business, but it's gonna kill a lot of home studio fucking businesses probably, because bands will just see something like that and go, we don't need to go to him anymore and pay him like $1,000 for an album. Do you know what I mean?
They'll soon learn though.
Yeah, because it ain't fucking easy.
No. That's the discussion that we had yesterday.
Yes. I do it. I do production now myself, but I mean, I haven't mixed.
And it comes to me for mixing advice, so you know he's in trouble when it comes to
I haven't mixed. See, this is the thing, right? I've always had a problem mixing my own vocals, because if I'm mixing anybody else's vocals, I'm okay. But see, I was a vocalist for years, for about 20 years. But I haven't been in a band for about 7 years, so I've forgotten mic control. You know, it went to back off slightly when you're doing like a more powerful note, going closer when you're quiet. and then you're kind of taking a bit more effort from the compressor away from the, you're not going to have the compressor doing too much work then. And I could not get this compressor, like any amount of compressors, to level out these vocals. It was just one bit was just jumping out constantly. And I had to go to Lee to get a bit of advice. But I'm so out of practice with raw drums as well, like real drums.
Mm.
And I'm trying to mix a thing just now. It's a band called Discord that you hear a bit about yesterday, Lee. Done a bit more today though with that Paradigm EQ.
Yeah.
And that I mean, I got on about 2 or 3 different compressors on each of the shells, as well as EQ. Took them all off, put that Paradigm in, and it was just like a couple of tweaks on the gains in one of the presets. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your auntie.
Yeah.
Sorted. But yeah. It ain't
It's
easy.
like,
It ain't
like
easy.
I was saying to you the other day, Lee, like after you did that with the free drum VST video.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing production for 25 years. I've got a degree in it, and I'm still learning stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we were saying this last night.
You're never going to know everything.
Like, with
Always
music
something to learn.
production, there's always something new to learn.
Because I was telling Lee last night, there was something I found out completely by accident, and it's something I haven't actually heard anybody talking about. So I watch a lot of the, you know, the YouTube producers like Glenn Fricker, Scott, Bobby Torres.
Well,
Nan
I see that show one morning. You've mentioned his name once.
Actually, it's twice because we
Oh,
were
fucking
talking
hell.
about him before the show.
And
So
I
I
will
need to be
be
very careful now. The third
You're
one's
gonna
going
have
to
to be
summon
careful
him.
on that.
But yeah, I watch a lot of these guys, and I haven't heard any of them talking about this. But I've done it like completely by accident. Normally, what I do is when I'm doing MIDI drums, I'll go in once I've programmed the pattern. Once I've got the full track, I'll go back in, separate each of the shells out, separate the cymbals and hats, and maybe add like a fake room as well. But I'll go in and humanize every beat so that it doesn't sound robotic, you know. Fair enough, if you're doing something like Electric Cowboy kind of stuff, it needs to be bang on the grid. But I'll humanize every hit, change the velocities and stuff like that.
Yep.
But I forgot to do it, and I printed the tracks. I printed all the tracks and forgot to humanize them. So what I done was I went and converted the printed track back into MIDI, put it through the MIDI drum software again, and because it had printed it with all the effects that I had on, and then tried to translate that back into MIDI, each of the hits were all different levels, so it had kind of humanized it for me, you know, when I reprogrammed it. So I was like, I can
That's a
actually
quick
save
way
a
of
bit
doing
of
things.
time, you know. I've never seen anyone talk about it, and I was like, that's weird. It's something I would never have thought of, but just like you said last night, Lee, there's always something to learn. You know, there's always some kind of trick that someone still discovers. But yeah, I'm going to try that again actually and see if it was just a fluke or if it actually does work. Because it was weird. But it was really effective because each of the snare hits, each hit was completely different, even although when I printed the track, the velocities were all straight across the board. Same with the kick, same strength, but when it reconverted, all different, and it sounded human. All I had to do was just drag it off grid slightly, and it was sorted.
I mean, the best inventions have been done by accident.
Yeah.
Yep. I dare say that Andy Sneap trick, the 30 hertz cut and boost trick, was an accident. It doesn't sound like something you would intentionally do because it sounds counterintuitive. You know, like, I'll just cut at 30 hertz and then boost it again at 30 hertz, because in your head you're going to go,
Well,
Are you not just wasting your time there? Why bother? But it does make a big difference to the chugs. It really does. It's pure sorcery.
Especially if you mix it with the what's his name? Who did all Pantera albums?
My turn. Is that not another Andy?
What?
Is that not another Andy?
No, I'll tell you in a minute. I've got to fucking Google. Can't believe I'm going to Google this. Terry Date. I saw a video over on JP Henry's channel where he did that Andy Sneap thing with the pull tech. We also boosted it. I think it put it 16k as well, but then you just attenuated as much out as what you needed. But then he mixed it in with his Terry Date trick that he does, and it starts off with a distressor, but he puts it on 1-to-1 and usually on distortion 3. Passive EQ, give it a boost at 800 hertz and 2K. Then you put the pull tech in, and then some sort of SSL sort of E channel. Cut everything out to below 200 hertz, which you think on guitar that'd be a bit much, but because you've got that pull tech in, still bringing that low end in. But also after taking everything out under 200 hertz, you, depending on whether you go for the brown channel or the black channel, sort of boost it again somewhere between 80 and 100 hertz. And then I also put a C4 after it just to control the chugs.
And Dime also insisted on using his shitty 4 or 8 channel small mixing board. Was it an old Fostex or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Because everybody was chasing this tone that he had, and that was the fundamental part of it.
Yeah. He's not the only one. There was I can't remember what 80s band it was, but people have been after his guitar for years, and he only recently admitted that he ran his guitar through a Fostex 4-track tape deck.
No way, man.
Absolutely cranked the shit out of the gain so that it was just, this unit was in pain. And when he was in the studio, he actually hid it under the desk behind the blanket so no one saw how shit it was.
Yeah.
And it's people have been after that tone for years. And it's like, I was thinking, I've got one of them upstairs.
You've talked about this before. There's a certain amount of like dissonance that is just really pleasing to the ear, you know, because like the human ear is designed to pick out patterns and harmony from dissonance. You know, we're designed to do that.
Yeah.
But the Van Halen track? It's on the album Fair Warning. Sunday Afternoon in the Park. Eddie plays bass on it. It's not Michael Anthony. It's Eddie, but he's playing this old shitty PV amp, and it was literally on the verge of death. But whenever you hear it, it starts off with this kind of really synthy sounding note that kind of fades in.
You mean Eddie had been rewiring the amp again?
Every time he was hitting the string, he was booting the amp, kicking hell out of it. So every time he hit the note, he was getting like a natural distortion because he was kicking the cone and the cone's going, just like you were saying, the cone's in pain. It's basically going, ah! But it sounded incredible, man. But so every time he hits a note on that track, you can hear him. He kicks the hell out of the amp, and towards the end of it, you can actually hear it slowly dying. You know, because he just abused the utter hell out of this amp to the point where as the track progressed, it was dying a little bit more.
Well, it's a
But yeah, if
PBR.
you haven't heard that, I strongly advise listening to it.
It deserves the shit kicking out of it.
Yeah, but we're back to that thing of we don't want clean tones.
No. Unlike we've said numerous times, you're recording to a USB interface, you just get a clean tone.
Which is what Anthrax have done, which is why nobody likes that song.
That tone, I mean, we were talking about this, but it was even before you came into. Anthrax have always been known, like Scott Ian has always been known for his really meaty, chunky riff tones, his rhythm tones. It is so beefy. And there's one track in particular called Piss and Vinegar. The chugs on this are just dastardly. And the tone on this single, it is just so thin and watered down, overproduced. It is awful, man. Anyway, I'm getting off Anthrax again.
It's, like I said earlier on, it just sounds like they're using an overproduced amp sim.
Mm-hmm.
To say he's gone back to using his old Marshall gear.
The sound techs, the sound engineers probably basically going, yeah, Scott, we're going to use this in the album.
Yeah.
We'll not tell them we're replacing it with an amp sim.
Yeah. Oh, talking of amp sims, that Dark Glass, yes, I have got it. I downloaded it this morning.
It is gorgeous, man.
Had a quick
As I
play
said,
about
I had Dark Glass Ultra for a few years, and it was all right. It's nothing special. Parallax was way better. For bass was far better. But this Dark Glass Ultimate is just, gorgeous, man.
Yeah,
I
we're
actually
having
stopped using Parallax. Went back to using that Aurora DSP Mammoth.
Man, that's a good one. Digbus a good one as well.
I haven't got that one.
That's good because you can have two signal chains running on one amp, so you can have that sort of just barely gritty sound, and then you can have a really fucking distorted sound going underneath it. Or you can have a really gritty sound and have that low end sound going underneath it, so you're still getting that low end bass.
See, that's what I used to like about Parallax, is that it's separated like the low end, the mids, and the high end, and you could apply distortion to any one or all.
Yeah.
If you wanted. So you could still have a really solid, fucking beefy low end. Maybe have a clean mid, you know, so you can still hear the nice piano tones, and then just have that high end just killing it. But as I say, I went back to the Mammoth because I found that you had more control with it.
It's a good plug-in, Mammoth.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, since I got the Dark Glass Ultimate, I haven't touched them. That's all I've been using now.
Yeah, and I'm a good play about with that. See if I can see what I can do with that.
It works well with passive pickups, though. It really does. Active, sorry.
I use STL tones a lot.
Yeah.
But I find myself always sort of coming back to the same sort of ones. Like you've got, this is my issue with modeling. You've got so many options, and you just sort of you decide that there's like 95% of it is just shit that you wouldn't use.
Yeah,
and then they're not
optional
even
overload.
Exactly. They're not even like particularly useful for clean tones most of the time.
No.
Exactly. I mean,
I had the STL for a good while there, but I was the same as yourself. I only found a couple of them useful for recording, and then I started using the Gajira X a lot more and the Tone X, because I found
that's what I like about him that shall be not named. Amps him. There's not a lot of options on there, and everything's all on one fucking page. You haven't got to search through fucking 17 fucking pages.
It's just a few presets.
Yeah.
I struggle with bass tones though. It's like I always sort of end up tweaking my own because there's never any sort of preset that sort of flicks the bean. So you end up like having to. You have to pare it back to basics and then work from there and build upwards with bass.
That's why I was doing, just getting my own bass sound.
Yeah.
Same.
So I've got a couple.
I've used my own bass sound for years, so I always just default to that anyway.
Interestingly, I created this one bass tone for a metal project in America called Metal Storm. And he was very particular. He was after sort of like a very early like creator and that sort of vibe. And then my bassist in my band, I was pissing around on Logic for ages trying to find something that sort of sounded like his amp. And then just out of curiosity, on this preset that I'd built, and he was like, "That's the one. That's what my amp sounds like to me."
Yeah. Cool. Like I said, happy accidents.
Yeah, I've never really been a massive fan of like a lot of distortion on bass, even from the metal stuff. I just like a little bit on the high end, just where it's just over the point of breakup. Because even with the punky stuff, I never had like a pedal board. I only had like 3 pedals: tuner, EQ, and the Proco Rat pedal. The Rat's distortion was like down at almost 0. Only had it on just enough, just for that kind of breakup tone, and it just gave the high end a nice kind of sharp edge.
Interestingly, one of my best mates is a producer, and we both got this pedal, which we got it just because it was cheap at the time. But he's decided that it's like his secret weapon for bass, and now I'm going to tell the internet about it. It's the Hot Tone Gent.
Ooh, okay.
And it's like a really filthy, obviously genty kind of sound as you use it with a guitar. But he said he was tweaking around with this on bass, and it was just exactly what he was looking for because he likes those sort of toppy pop punk kind of tones.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun little tip.
Okay.
Might have a love for one of them.
Yeah.
I just like how small they are. It's like everything Hot Tone does.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, have you seen their? They've got a wah and volume pedal.
Yes.
It's so small that like the pedal actually folds out. So
Yeah. More do one as well. But the same they pull out.
There's a bit bigger, like a more usable size.
But it's like we said numerous times. The cheap gear these days actually fucking sounds good. Not like when I first started out, fucking cheap gear sound fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's some really good fucking cheap gear out about these
It's like
days.
Chinese manufacturing with guitar parts and stuff.
Yeah.
They're making some good stuff now.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Like Geico has just gotten massive, and all they're doing is just like sort of tweaking the formula so that it's a little bit more customized.
China's doing what it's done for the past 40 years. It copies what they see in the West,
Yeah, but just done it better.
and they're doing it better. They really are.
It's like Behringer. It's just a boss pedal, but in plastic.
Yeah. I've got a few Behringer pedals.
Behringer's always been nice though for budget.
They've
Even,
always done
even
good-
back in the early
good stuff.
2000s, they were always really nice.
Well, not
They were kind of that exception to the rule.
yeah.
Cheap stuff was shit. They were doing cheap stuff. but it
Most
was
of their
actually good.
electronics is good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I said not just the pedals, because I've got Behringer SM58 copy that I only paid about. Well, actually, I ended up getting it for free. But it should have been 20 quid. But the Amazon delivery guy just threw it on the fence and brought clip on the case. So Amazon just said, yeah, fucking keep it.
That sounds like a bit Justin Chancellor to me. That tone that Pig Pal's talking about.
The only thing you've got to watch with Behringer is their soldering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of their stuff that goes to dry solder. Because there's a few things I've had to resolder on Behringer stuff. But it's only after about
The real chorus sometimes on bass just for that sort of mid-range distorted sound.
I always use it on a fretless, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to bring out a bit of that attack.
Makes it sound just ever so slightly more creamier.
We don't need to know about your creamy fantasies, thank you very much.
you know,
That's not what you said last night. You said you liked it.
That were in private though.
And the tones dropped.
Hey, we've done well.
That's not bad.
it's an hour and 16 minutes and the tone's only just dropped.
Just dropped.
Jesus.
That's fucking impressive for this show, I'm telling you.
I'm going to say we've
losing it.
you usually make 5 minutes and we
5
don't
minutes.
even go to we need fucking sewers.
5 minutes it's usually, and then on the opening monologue we've dropped the tone.
Yeah, judging from the past live streams, I assume you're just being on your best behaviour because I'm here.
No, you've forgotten tonight, I think.
Oh fucking hell! You mentioned his fucking name. You fucking mentioned. I'm blaming you. It's all your fault. All right,
How's it
so
going,
how you
Dave?
doing, bud? But yeah, I did record a video this morning of that Stuck Farmer pedal.
Yeah.
Had to be done.
I like
Nice.
that pedal. I really like that pedal.
Actually, it was only 2, Scott. It was only 2. That was the third time just there.
Yeah, so you
And
better
as you
piss
see,
off.
we've got another victim. Another guest tonight. He's even more budget than what I am.
Yep. Some of these were free.
Hey, yeah, that's the price that we like. We like free around here.
No, there was a long time. Like my collection expanded massively when I set my budget to like £70,
Yep.
and I got a lot of shit.
Yep.
But the joy is that I can then work on them and improve them. The
Yeah,
downside
absolutely.
is there's no resale value in them because they're like shit budget brands.
Yeah, but they're practical then. They're more
Scott,
practical ones.
you'll like that pedal.
Because we
It
was
doesn't
talking about
matter
this
what it
last night.
sounds like.
Lee was talking about this last night because he got a. I was actually thinking about getting one myself, the Leo James guitars.
I weren't going to mention that.
Oh, fuck it. I'm
all right,
talking about getting one, right? Okay. But they don't know what one it is anyway.
No, they don't.
Exactly. So
It's
still a surprise.
It's that one.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's still a surprise. But anyway, we were talking about this last night. Yes, they're cheap. Yes, you're probably going to have to work on them, but you're going to have to set it up. But you're going to be able to fucking use it instead of sitting there just looking at it, polishing it. Do you know what I mean?
I came very close to buying 2 of their models. There was like a neon yellow SG, which sort of obviously got my
I did see that.
I do like me neon guitars, and then there was like a Les Paul, which was like a green burst with a green binding, and just how they've managed to achieve green binding like throughout. I just want to get it in person so I can look at it.
Yeah.
In fact, screw it, I'm going to order one.
I know you've seen it, but the Court 8-string. No, the Court, the Harley 8-string.
Yeah.
I'm seriously thinking about getting that as well.
I'm assuming they're made by Court.
They probably do, because, I mean, they're all made in the same factory. It's Cortec.
Yeah.
See you later, you twat.
Thank God for that. He's fucking off.
Decent, man. Nubney.
All I'll say about that is it's that certain shape that we were discussing earlier that I might get sued for. But fuck 'em. G saw it last night.
Yeah. But I mean...
but for money, you can't go wrong.
No.
But for money, what they're asking, you expect to do a bit of setup on them.
But you're not going to mind if it gets like a dent in it. You know what I mean?
Bill, what I polish when that's just off camera is entirely up to me. if it gets on the camera, that's when we worry.
Oh, fuck. I hope he's not watching right now, but I was watching my mate stream the other night. He's been learning piano, right? But he does like live streams on YouTube. He's a Scotsman, right?
Oh,
true
so
Scotsman.
he's
True
not
Scotsman, right? As in, he wears a kilt.
Whoa,
just for the stream. Not in public, right? But just on stream. And while he's streaming, he's sitting and he goes to cross his legs. Fucking. Everything just falls out live on stream. I'm like, Dave! You can't get the stream taken down, man. Stop. He read it and he just went. Just carried on. For fuck's sake, man. The thing is, he re-uploaded it. I'm just waiting on somebody like sending, like reporting it.
Oh, fucking hell.
There's a couple of times where I've watched them and he's came close and I'm like, ooh. Ooh. You treading the line there, Dave. But this time, no.
You saw all the
was left to the imagination. I saw things that I never wanted to see.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
We allow toilet breaks on this stream.
You'll make it. He usually does because his fucking back teeth are usually floating.
Yep. It's usually because I'm being good tonight. I'm sober tonight.
I know it makes it. It's only because you've come back with no fucking money.
I'm letting my liver recover.
Back in a sec.
No worries, dude. Many beers and many whiskies were drunk.
No, Billy's gone for a Dalek break.
15 minutes? You don't get 15-minute breaks on here.
Okay, well.
Oh, dear, oh dear.
So, some people just like to take liberties, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, well comes to the toilet. Music news. Did you see fucking Alyssa fucking White Blouses went to
Dragon Force?
Dragon Force?
Yeah.
That was out of the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I'm like, what?
Did they get
Why?
rid of the old singer then?
Yeah, but why?
Because they never. I don't think they've made that clear if they're keeping the other guy on, because he was good.
Yeah, it was. I'm still no big fan of Dragon Force, to be honest.
No, I can't get into
Neither
Dragon.
am I, but I mean,
I like,
there's a-
I mean, Herman, don't get me wrong, he's phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
yes.
He's a fucking
Yes.
shit old guitar player, but
But
not just
I
him and the other
fed
dude as
up
well
with
that
him.
nobody can remembers.
To me, Herman Lee,
apparently they've gone through a few singers lately.
Herman Lee is like one of those people who I'm not saying he's phenomenal, but he bores me.
Yeah.
It's like repetitive.
Yeah.
See, I know what you mean, because it's
And I'm not
all
saying
just like 3,000 BPM. Do you know what I mean? And you can listen.
And it's
'Cause
like,
I like Archspire, right? I love Archspire, in fact, but I can't listen to them for any length of time because it just all kind of blurs into one big fucking noise eventually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I have to
okay.
take a break.
yeah, we want to hear some.
Exactly. Yeah.
We want to hear some chunky, groovy riffs.
Exactly. Yep.
The lead part is just that sort of extra 5% of the song.
She is two-timing, Lisa. She's still doing the other band, Blue Medusa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Bill. Yeah. But it's just, it becomes too much of a onslaught to the ears after a while.
Satriani is, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't slag him off as a guitarist, but he plays everything that Satriani plays is high up. It's all high
It's
frequency,
nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
and it hurts your ears.
Speaking of which, I asked Lee if he's heard it, but any of you guys heard the new Devon stuff yet?
I
No,
haven't.
yeah.
I've seen it set out, but I haven't listened to it yet.
Ooh. It's
Good.
You know, with Devon, you never know what you're going to get. This time, it's almost like Broadway, but in a good way. Do you know what I mean? It's awesome, man. It sounds like it comes. One of the singles sounds like it came out of a fucking musical, a movie musical.
Oh, is it something we need to know here?
That's a record. I've got the Devon stuff on my list of stuff to listen to.
Listen to the new singles, man. Honestly, really, really good, man.
I always listen to it in the front room now. I'll put it through like, surround sound.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
get
'cause he mixes in Atmos, so it's got to be appreciated.
Or good headphones. It works well.
Yeah.
It's not off.
Come on, there's no kink shaming here.
It's not a kick. It's just a condition. So a couple of weeks ago on the Pig Pals channel, we posted a video where we went on a road trip to Wales, and
That was your first mistake going to Wales.
I had to stop, and when I have to stop, we're in serious trouble. And he recorded me and put a timer on the screen of me pissing for like a full 1 minute and 32 seconds.
Jesus.
And I was like, that's normal, isn't it?
No. And this is coming from a 50-year-old. That's not normal.
My problem is, like, I can be like, oh, I need to piss. And then I'll be like, well, I'm too busy. And I'll forget. And then 4 hours later, I'll be like, oh. But yeah, you should go watch that video of us driving up to Shell Island. It's entertaining. Sorry, I'm plugging someone else's YouTube channel here.
Oh, it's all right. I do it all the time. In fact, I'm doing it right now. I didn't know that, Bill. I knew it was like he likes doing his concept stuff, but I didn't know it was an actual opera.
I'll still listen to it.
Oh, honestly, it is epic. It really is epic, man.
Tell you what, I did listen to last week when I were on Nice as well. Apart from the new Lamb of God album, I did listen to that new Venom album as well.
Right.
Like with Biohazard, they've gone back to that sort of classic Venom sound.
They're both good albums, mate. Let's start.
That Biohazard album blew me away, man.
You know,
Biohazard album's fucking shit up.
Yeah.
Lamb of God, Venom. Those two new albums are still banging. They
I've
really
still
are.
listened to the Propane one.
Yeah, I've only heard a couple of singles off at Propane. That's cool. But we are off to see Biohazard in August.
Oh, I'm well jail, man.
Biohazard.
Only thing is, we've got to go to the dark side of the Pennines.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to go over to Manchester again.
Yeah.
Whoa, sweet child of mine. What's wrong with Manchester?
It's on the wrong side of the Pennines.
What's wrong with Manchester? Yeah.
How many hours have you got?
Well, to be fair, I left in 2000.
I'm going to say, you now live in Crewe, so...
I'll sum it up like this. I don't mind, and I've worked in Manchester doing door work in the past. I don't mind Manchester. I don't mind Salford because I've got friends who live in Salford.
Well, you've got a Dave.
No, I've got more
friends.
But the issue with Manchester has always been the people.
It's like Glasgow.
There are decent people there are, but fuck me, there's some arseholes.
Yeah.
Like everywhere.
Especially if you go to Piccadilly Gardens. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Not the last gig I went to in Manchester, the one before that. Was it the Kerry King gig? Might have been. We're coming out of, well, you know, as you come out of Denton, you go on to 67.
Mm-hmm.
We're on that roundabout. I'm in proper lane to go straight onto 57. This fucking dickhead comes fucking straight across and fucking hits side of the car. Never fucking looked.
They can't drive.
Oh, no. Mind you, he'd have cost him more because he was driving a fucking brand new electric car. Oh, dear, what a shame.
Your batteries fell out.
Yeah, probably did.
It's all right. It's plastic. Just get a hairdryer on it. It'll pop back into shape.
Yeah.
Fucking microwaves.
So you've got the same opinion of electric vehicles as what we've got. The shit.
I think if the government hadn't put like a massive push on them and be like, oh, you know, everyone's going to be driving them in 2030 and that's going to be the law, I'd probably be more like, electric, whatever. But if I'm told to do something, piss off.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if this is what
fucking do the exact opposite.
I don't know if this is what happened in Glasgow, right? Because I haven't lived there for a long time, right? But I was back over visiting. It was the first thing that I noticed was the amount of electric cars. All the black Hackney taxis, electric. All the buses, electric. Even the pedestrian cars, electric. There was very few petrol
even
cars.
The pedestrians were electric.
Well, might as well be. They're all NPCs anyway.
No, that's down in Oxford.
But I don't know if like Glasgow City Council's like put a tariff on like driving. Because I know London done that, didn't they? They put like a tariff on or a tax on driving petrol or diesel.
Yeah,
in the city.
it wouldn't surprise me if they had.
Yeah, because it was, I mean, literally every car that went by, you could tell it was electric because there was no engine, no emissions, you know. And the air seemed slightly cleaner.
I mean, the no emissions is a good thing, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Well,
funnily enough,
when you smell like an old Hillman Imp or something going past,
yeah,
you enjoy it. There's
it's funnily enough, my mate that works in the city, my mate's worked in the city since the early 2000s, and he's actually going through diagnosis just now because they think he's got COPD from the emissions and from working in the city every day, 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know, so he's all the emissions are basically fucked his lungs.
Well, yeah, it's all right paying emissions, but what about the shit that's going in electric cars for the batteries?
It's all right, that's happening in other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when those cars break down, the batteries have to be broken down here.
No, they just can't buy on the road.
Yeah, they just set a fire and fire service can't put fucking fires out.
I've got it. We put it in Manchester, so they do it all that side of the Pennines.
Especially around the Stockport area.
I'm sorry, but electric car for me would not fucking work.
No.
It just,
As we said, it won't work for us either.
No.
You know, if any more than 200 miles and you're fucked.
Yeah.
Hybrids are all right, though. Hybrids are all right because they charge as
a hybrid. But for us, the full electric's no good because Lisa, she's a carer for her dad, and they don't exactly live 10 minutes away. It's good 25, 30 minutes to get there. So if your fucking car's on charge, what the fuck are you going to do?
Yeah, He'll have to wait until the car's charged.
They are, Lisa.
When you get a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, oh, your dad's falling over.
I'm driving a Mazda hybrid just now, and this thing is fucking brilliant. You can just decide, right, I need a bit more power, right, I'm going back into the engine and go off the petrol. And then she can just go, right, okay, I'm just going to cruise for a while, driving electric. But when she's back in the petrol mode, it's charging the car.
Yeah, well, you know when Lisa got rear-ended by that tranny.
Yeah. Kinky.
Carry on, mate. Carry on.
It was a transit van. While they were repairing her old car, we ended up with an hybrid, and it was fucking great. Mm-hmm. Hyundai.
So we went from hybrid to tranny.
Yeah.
I mean, similar, really.
Hybrid tranny.
See, I don't think I'd even get a hybrid purely because when the Prius came out, and everyone who drove them was so up their own arse because they were like, in the environment. No, don't care.
Jeremy Clarkson's still got a fucking bee in his bonnet about the Prius. He still goes on about that thing, man.
Yeah, because
mind out, it's still a fucking ugly ass fucking car.
It really is.
I mean, you just look at all electric vehicles, they all look the fucking same. Or 95% of them.
This one, my sister's driving, it's actually really nice, man.
I do like Teslas, though. I do like. Before you have
the saloons are nice. The Tesla saloons are nice.
I like Tesla.
Are you after a sponsorship for Sunday show? Are you?
Maybe. But no, I told Tyler about this. Tesla has this automatic braking feature. So what you do with the Tesla is overtake it, cut in quickly, and brake.
Yeah, but
right? And it automatically brakes itself and comes to a near stop.
Yeah, but Tyler drives a fucking Jeep. It's American-made Jeep, so he's used to shit quality.
But anything Tyler drives, it usually falls to bits anyway.
I know the Tesla saloons are actually really nice. It's just that Tesla van is a fucking monstrosity.
I wouldn't own one.
I will
Same
give them
with
their
Tesla
credit.
drivers as what it used to be with Prius. They're all up their own fucking asses.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, credit where it's due. That Cybertruck thing, it doesn't look like every other car on the road now.
It doesn't, but it's just...
I'm not saying it's good, not by any stretch of the imagination.
It's
But
ugly, man.
Tyler, that don't make it any better.
You drive something Dodge E. You drive a people carrier.
oh,
Well, actually, he drives a Kia people carrier that's got a Dodge badge.
Does he drive a people carrier or is it a fucking awesome cart?
Don't be anti-Amish.
I'm not being anti-Amish. I'm just
You can't pick on him just because he's off churning milk.
oh, there were no wrong with Placky Pigs.
yeah. The Pig Pals channel is easy because I play with them a lot. It's all based around Reliance.
I used to love those things, man.
I've actually been like helping him out with all of like his repairs. Well, I say repairs. I do the dismantling and then stand around bothering him while he fixes things. But it's so much fun just getting into an engine and just dealing with a car and like you're not pissing about with ECUs.
Yeah, there's a kid that we watch. He must late 20s, early 30s. And he's called Cash Machine Cars, his channel. And it's basically cars that he can buy for money he can get out of the cash machine. So all for about 500 quid to £1,000, give or take. And he does them, repairs them, and either keeps them or sells them on. But it's nice to see a young kid doing that rather than just, nah, fuck it, it's an old car, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Although
I
he
wish
did
I hadn't got rid of half my cars.
he did get a Volkswagen camper van all the way, not a proper split screen. It was just an 80s, 90s Volkswagen camper van. Fuck me, that was disgusting.
What was wrong with the old ones? The old ones still look good to this day.
Oh, proper split screens do look good, but now this were
The old ones still look classy as fuck, man.
This weren't a split screen. It was, like I say, but that sort of typical 80s, 90s square fucking camper van. And all I bought it for were alloy wheels. For money I paid for that, I can make more of alloy wheels.
Ooh, heated seats.
There was definitely a drop off in design, sort of like around I think it was the Ford Cat that really sort of screwed everything up.
That was one ugly bastard, that thing.
Yeah, and that sort of set the tone where everything just became round and amorphous blobs.
Yep.
But like you go
So
any further back and everything just looks cool. Even a Lada. I would take a Lada Riva over anything that's out now.
Yep. The old Skodas. The old Skodas as well.
Yeah, but none of them are running now.
I still think one of the classiest looking cars, even to this day, is the old box style Honda Civic R-Types.
Oh, don't start Bill off on Civics. It's not really the end of it.
See, I'm still a fan of the old fucking Capris from 70s and 80s.
Oh, yeah.
My ideal car.
Yeah. I always wanted one of them when I was a kid.
That's right.
Remember the old Cortinas and Granadas? The fucking size of these things, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah, but if you had a Granada, it had to be in shit brown.
Yeah, it usually was.
Yeah.
My gran had a gold one, which was basically baby shit brown.
Yeah.
Or pine green. Or it
had that lovely sort of dark brown velour interior.
Blech.
It was fucking horrible. Yeah, but we're all right over here, G, because in Ireland you get a lot of the old Escorts and Capris. And... It's because we haven't moved on quite as far as
I'm gonna say,
Oh, the old Mark III Escort. Holy shit, man.
Shitloads of them over here.
yeah.
Or where I'm going hunting for a car.
Yeah, loads of them in Ireland, mate.
Don't get me wrong, most of them are used for demolition derbies over here.
Yep, they are.
It's the same with the Reliance. A lot of them are being used for banger racing,
Yeah.
which is it's a shame.
Oh, the kid I used to work with, he had a placky pig. And he put a fucking pig as emblem, like the fucking Jaguar emblem on fucking front of fucking pig. And he painted it fucking pink as well.
Nice.
I suppose if you're going to look crap, you might as well go the whole way.
Oh, he did, because he must have been about fucking 21 stone as well.
Hell.
21 stone trying to get
I
into
was going
a-
to say, that thing must have been really fucking taking a risk when you're going around a corner.
I wouldn't want to go round a roundabout fast in it. Fucking.
Be surprised. It's like if you go over to the Pig Pals channel, you'll see Bobby's Reliant, and it's all right. It's dead at the moment because he blew up the engine, but it's not like anything else on the road. It's got a fucking huge, like 3 air intake on the bonnet. His reasoning is he likes muscle cars but can't afford one.
Good on him. Good on him.
He's got this like fiberglass monstrosity with like a flame job on it and all sorts.
All he needs is Confederate flag on roof.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, the old General Lee. No way. He's got to get the horn as well.
Yeah.
Already got him.
Nice.
Oh, I'm definitely going to have to check that out.
There you go, Bob.
Fucking hell, man.
You're a fucking, what's the word? Cliche.
Oh, I like that, man. I like that.
That's fucking cool.
He's made himself a chain steering wheel as well.
Nice. Yes, I have.
Oh, what was that car again?
Dodge Charger.
69 Dodge Charger.
Was it a Charger?
Mm. And yes, I did go in it through the windows.
I've seen it.
I didn't
I've
open the
seen
door.
one of them.
What, intentionally, or you got crashed into?
Holy shit.
Oh, but I tell you what, it was like a fucking barge to fucking drive.
Oh, yeah.
Most American cars are.
Yeah.
It's because they don't know what corners are.
No. Oh, yeah, wow.
That's why all the racetracks, it's just one direction.
One direction.
Right.
I can't handle corners.
Yeah.
It's taken them, 70 years or something to get behind the Formula One. Because they're just like, no, there's too many corners, man.
Yeah. You've got right-hand corners? What the fuck?
Well, it gets confusing for Americans, doesn't it?
What do you mean you have clockwise direction races? What the fuck? Yeah, Bill. Yep. I do like the what is it? It's the Chevy. Is it Camaro? 69 one.
Yeah.
That's all because of Supernatural. Because that car is just absolutely gorgeous, man.
And if we're talking about 160s car, the Wallet, Steve McQueen bullet.
Yeah.
That was a fucking gorgeous car.
Oddly enough, there's only one American car that I've ever thought that'd be cool to own, and that's the. Have you ever seen the Plymouth Prowler?
Yes.
Heard of.
Fucking hideous thing, but at the same time, it's like,
He's got that cool factor, hasn't it?
yeah, it shouldn't exist, and yet it does.
Yeah.
It went through
Plymouth?
and survived.
Was it Plymouth that made the Thunderbird?
Yeah.
The thing that had the huge fucking rear spoiler.
That's the one.
It went up about like 6 feet away from the back of the tail.
Well, that's because the spoiler has to clear the smog.
Yeah.
But that's think about the cars from the sort of 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s. They all look fucking different.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's all just a fucking pace job.
There's very few cars I look at nowadays and go, "Ooh, that's nice."
Yeah.
Can you even name one?
No. Oh well, actually no. I tell a lie. There is one that I saw recently. I don't know if it was a body kit though. This is the thing, or whether this was just the standard model. But it was a sported up version of the new Civic. And this thing looked incredible, man. It just looked evil. See, there's a woman across the road drives the new type of Civic, and it's like, yeah. But this thing, as I say, I don't know if it was like a body kit that was on it, or if this was just a sportier model. It was a 5-door as well, so it was like bigger and beefier looking.
I still hate the look of the Duke.
Do you not remember the fucking Chrysler PT Cruisers craze?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think they should have all been destroyed.
See,
I believe even the owners were saying that after buying them.
Yeah, but some people kept buying them.
Yeah. I did think about getting one, and then I looked at road tax and thought, fuck that.
Jules and Stevie, you remember
That's the thing. Yeah.
They had about 5 of them.
See, this is the thing. They looked nice though. They kind of had that old ZZ Top hot rod look. You know, they looked nice, but apparently it was just mutton dressed as lamb. They were absolute dog shit underneath.
Weren't they all diesel automatics as well?
Because I mean, well, it's Chevy, Chrysler.
2-litre diesel manual. The 2.5 diesel were automatic.
Oh, lovely.
Probably only in Britain though, because Americans don't like stick.
Yeah, but Americans can't fucking drive either.
No.
Well, just look at Tyler.
Yeah. Americans can't handle real power. They've only got 110. We've got 240 volts.
Yeah, the cars ain't much better.
No.
There is one car that's been designed within the last 10 years that actually it rustles my jimmies, and it's
whoa.
it's a concept from Hyundai. It's a what is it? Hydrogen. It's the Envision 74. The thing looks like, yeah, go look at it. I'm not even going to describe it because I want you to just say what you see. It's like catchphrase.
Hyundai?
Yep.
Ooh. Oh, that's giving me old fucking... That's giving me... old DeLorean vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't be
this
shy.
is
Share it with
gorgeous,
us.
man. Here, I've got to share this so that everyone can see.
Yeah.
I was going to say it saves us a fucking load to Google.
Only because we're old idle bastards.
Yeah. That is gorgeous, man.
Oh, that's cool.
It's kind of got that old classic look, but it's the muscle car look as well.
Modern take on a non-classic.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Have a
as
look at
its
it.
concept.
Yeah,
No,
they've made,
they'll never release it.
Oh,
they've
no.
made so many concepts of it though that just it's starting to look like it might be something real. The only problem is our government won't allow hydrogen because you can't tax water.
Fuck off.
We're surrounded by fucking water. We're a fucking island.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you can't even fish in it.
Oh, there's one with a rear wing here. That looks gorgeous, man.
But you can come across in a fucking dinghy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at one here and it is butt ugly, man. It looks like something from the 70s. That must be one of the concepts you were talking about.
I didn't know Reformer was sponsoring this channel.
No, I'm not a Scottish Begatron.
Reform on the way forward. No, really not. Fuck off.
That is stunning looking, man.
It is, isn't it? Have you found the red one?
Red one? Not yet, no.
It could be worse. The fucking greens could be the way forward.
No.
No.
Just look at the state of them.
Oh!
No.
That's the reaction I did to the Green Party.
Jesus. That is evil.
Show everyone.
Come on. Don't be shy.
Goes your pie. Hang on, because that's a YouTube video. That's not an image. Share that one. Nope, that's a GT.
This is the only car I'm excited about, and if they release it, I would pay 40 grand for that.
I find a decent image of it.
40 grand for any fucking car.
I don't care if I become homeless as long as I own this car. I would sell my guitars.
There we go. Right.
Tiger.
Sure. Fuck off, I don't want to subscribe.
That's cool.
That is evil.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but maybe it's the Batman fan in me, but it would have to be black. It would have to be black for me.
See, I wouldn't get it in black purely because it'd hide the contours. Yeah.
Coagulated blood. That's the colour we wanted.
That is gorgeous, man.
Oh, your Jimmy's thoroughly rustled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope that does go to production because I want to see some of them on the road.
Yeah. But that's what we need. We need to come back to the old designs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mind you, looking at that,
The interior.
and being my fucking age, I don't think if I got into it, I wouldn't get back out of the.
Yeah, you're too old now, mate.
Yeah.
I like that interior.
I don't know. I'm not into screens.
Nah.
Tiles.
It's just becoming the norm now, though. But
Yeah.
At the very least, give me those like old 80s LCDs that like had like lines.
yeah, be good if you could customize
Something
them.
like
Do you know what I
Knight
mean?
Rider.
Be good if you could customize them. You know, you can get like skins.
Hello, Michael.
You can.
It'd be good if you could do that, and you could just have the screen with normal analog dials.
Yeah.
Can't. It has been done. People have done it.
My issue with all of these sort of smart cars is that they've got like a Wi-Fi connection, so it's only a matter of time before someone's hacking it and driving it away from your
It's
house.
been done already. It's been done already.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yep. There was a.
This is why I prefer stupid cars.
There was a taxi company, I think, over in Miami or Florida somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah.
And it was driverless. And woman calls from work, orders a taxi. She's waiting in the car park. Taxi arrives, door opens to let her in. She gets in. R couldn't fucking leave the car park. It just ended up doing donuts in the car park. She tried to get out. Doors are locked. It trapped her inside the car. She had to call the police. It turns out that the the firm that owned the taxis had been hacked. And they hacked the sat navs and just trolled all the fucking passengers. So she was trapped in the car for about an hour or two while waiting on the police to come and free her.
I have internet connection in my car, and you can turn that off. I have mine turned off.
I can't even update the sat nav in my car.
I use my phone anyway.
Yeah.
Try turning it off and on again.
Yeah, just turn it off and on and smack it on the side a few times.
Every time I get in.
Cars are getting too much tech.
Yeah. Well, it's not just cars, it's like these smart meters.
Oh,
What were wrong with fucking stupid meters that we used to have?
It required hiring someone to do a job.
Exactly.
well, what's wrong with the stupid meters is we could get around those.
The only problem with having everything being connected to an electronic system rather, is there's more to go wrong now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sat nav always takes us through roadworks whenever we're doing a convoy to a gig. Or the middle of the field.
Do any of you guys remember when sat navs first started becoming a thing?
Yeah.
Top Gear done the test of them. They done the test of the old TomTom.
God,
Yeah.
they were shit.
Clarkson took it for a spin and he programmed it to take him to some town like north of London, and it ended up taking him. It was like down the south coast, and it was telling him to drive off a fucking cliff.
Yep.
It was like just go ahead, and all that's ahead of him is a fucking cliffside.
Thankfully, now most sat nav systems are a bit better.
A bit better, but
They actually work.
I remember having an old fucking TomTom. Turn right at the next junction. The next junction we're into a fucking field, Silly Beach.
The amount of TomToms that must have got thrown out of car windows is unbelievable.
I mean, they are better, but I mean, my sister, she learned to drive when she moved over here to Northern Ireland, and so she's never driven anywhere in Scotland. But she drove when we were over last weekend. When we were away to Scotland there, she took the car, so we drove over, got the ferry. So that's the first time she's driven in Glasgow city centre. So she didn't know how to get back onto the M8, take us down to Cairnryan. She was relying on the sat-nav, and because it's in the city, and there's that many people using the local internet, it was just so fucking slow and updating. I've missed her turn about fucking a good 10, 15 times.
I remember when
My sister's no good when she's stressed.
When sat-navs first came out, like my mate was, I think we were about 18 at the time, and
Fucking like I remember being 18.
he was like, "Oh, I've got a snap. Like, where should we go?" Because it was that time in our lives when we just like go out at night and just drive. Because
Yeah.
you know, you could fill up the car for a £5. Why not?
Yep.
And we were just like putting things into it just that made us giggle, like Bell's End Road and things like that.
Yeah.
Uphill. Yeah. So we just started exploring the country in the middle of the night just to find these stupid street names.
or that town in East Yorkshire, Wetwank.
Wetwank, yeah. If you lived over here, you would have to go to Muff, though.
Oh, good. Yeah, oh,
And yes, they do. They do, as I've said before, they do have a diving club.
yes.
Did you see it in the Irish International paper, as it's on the internet?
Right.
They put. I mean, I don't know whether this was intentional. If it's not, it was fucking brilliant. They put somebody crashed into Moss.
Oh, that was totally deliberate because they know it's hilarious over here.
I was like, you can't put headlines like that.
That's why if you go online, you can actually buy the T-shirt.
Somebody crashed
Or
into
the
Moss.
Muff Diving Club. They
Oh.
actually have T-shirts because they know how hilarious it is, and people will buy that shit.
I've got to go down and pick the T-shirt up at some point because it ain't going by the way. I've got to get one.
When we do come over to visit, we're going to have to go over there.
Where are you two going? Muff.
Muff.
Yep. I'm sorry, I asked then.
Just asking.
Dick Forest. I know that there is a forest that it's a small one, but there is a forest shaped like that. It's down towards the south of Scotland. If you're going down on the main roads down towards like Annandale,
I've heard about this.
just before you cross the border, and when you get to Annandale, there's a dick-shaped fucking forest up there. I don't know if that's it, maybe. Treeness? No way.
Oh, please let that be true. Please.
Speaking of which, this is Pierre the Penis.
Not Scott.
No. Pierre.
I
My
mean,
niece nicknamed it.
Well, 15 minutes away from me, we've got a place called Penis Town. Well, some people pronounce it Penistone.
NS Town. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Penistone, Town. Yeah.
Shane, I don't know if I really want to be Googling that, to tell you the truth. You never know what's going to come up, pardon the pun.
Hey!
Sponsored by Viagra.
Yeah.
That's right, D-Dub, Penis Town. Although it's pronounced Penistone. That's Pig Pals put in there.
Yep.
And then you go to Northumbria, Cockermouth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a place near me called Peover.
Yeah. And then you go up north of Scotland, you've got Twat.
Yep.
Or as Americans call it, twat.
What?
Twat. Or as we call it, Vic.
We're back to Tyler. He argued with me the other day about how you pronounce twat.
Pansy
Twat. Yeah, but he's an American. He can't swear properly.
Oh, I told him.
He just hasn't got that oomph to it.
I even gave him a directional video on how to swear.
I've heard of that one, Bill. I've heard of that because I used to work for BT. So whenever we were getting asked for something in directory inquiries, we had to know all the place names, like the town names.
Yeah,
you could ask me like where a town was in England or Scotland or Ireland, and I'd be able to tell you, or Wales. I'd be able to tell you exactly where and what county it was in, but I don't now. But some of the place names were funny as hell, man.
There's definitely a lot of ugly in Essex.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, D-Dub.
I've got my band counting my drinks.
I saw that. If there was a finger wag emoji, they'd be flagging it up right now. It's Saturday night, man. Come on.
Exactly. Look, at least he's drinking half decent beer. It's not one of these fucking Brewdogs fucking pile of shit.
Yeah. Pretty shit.
Although the Hazy Jane's quite nice.
I have to admit, I like the Stormtrooper IPA. It was nice.
The only one I can really drink out of Brewdog is Jet Blackheart.
I'll try
They
that.
thought a stout one to do. There you go, the finger waggle of doom.
Right. Fucking YouTube ads, fuck's sake.
What are you getting YouTube ads on?
Sorry?
What are you getting YouTube ads on?
I'm watching the stream as well. I always have a monitor going. Just so I can see chat.
Yeah, I'm on premium.
I used to, but I got it when it was cheap and it was only like $6.99. And then it just the subscription magically disappeared just as they raised the prices.
They've changed, because I was looking into it today, because I changed phone contracts because I was getting premium through my phone
Yeah.
contract thing.
Well, sorry
And
about
you can no longer get
See if I can change that. Probably can't now midstream.
It's not your fault, it's YouTube, please.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is. It's YouTube that does.
It's a free for one for it.
you can no longer get YouTube Premium through Vodafone. So I started looking into it today, and they've released a new thing, which is Premium Lite, which reduces the amount of adverts you get.
Set it for low anyway.
But it also means that you
Basic premium. That's it. Yep. $7.99.
At least we've got basic premium, and the only adverts we get is, say, for music videos.
See,
yeah.
if I didn't have so many fucking TV subscriptions because I love my TV, I would go for that.
Yeah.
See, YouTube's the thing that I use the most, and my view on it is that, like, because I mean, people like Lee, for example, I get so much entertainment and value out of them that
Not off my channel, you don't.
No.
you're part of a conglomerate.
Yeah.
But
I know what you mean, though, because I watch a shitload of podcasts on YouTube these days. I actually watch more now than I do of TV. But it's just I've got to have my subscriptions because, like, I like the likes of like Stranger Things, The Boys, all that kind of stuff.
I would say 90% of the stuff we watch is probably YouTube.
Yeah.
And I think that goes for most people these days.
It does.
But the thing is, if you're on premium, then if you're watching those channels, then their revenue actually increases with the premium viewers. So I always think it's worth it, just because I wouldn't do the Patreon thing because it's like, who do you choose and where do you stop?
Yeah.
So at least if I'm a premium member and I'm watching their channels, then they're getting something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I on YouTube only got like 1,100 subscribers.
I've not even got 500 yet, I don't think. Still struggling at 400 odd.
My struggle is the watch hours.
I used to have well over 1,000. I was about 1,500 to 2,000. And I used to do the coil building.
Yeah.
As soon as I stopped doing the vape stuff, they just went.
I'll tell you what, I found your channel before, so I'll subscribe now.
And I'm going to subscribe to Pig as well because I want to see that shit.
There you go, Bob. It was worth being here.
That's a good point, actually, Bill. Maybe he does know it. He needs to go back to the crotch cam. He might get more viewers that way.
Yeah.
Do we really want to see Bill's crotch cam?
No, he's talking about me.
But G needs to go back to doing crotch cam again.
Yeah. That was unintentional. That was just an added bonus.
You always said it was
Subscribe to you guys as well.
It wasn't an intentional thing. Trust me.
Yeah.
It was just an added bonus for all you guys.
Well, when I did the video for the Spyro guitar, I thought, fuck it, I'll leave it as crotch cam.
I actually spoke to the marketing manager for Spyro and Jet because I met him at the Birmingham Guitar Show.
Yeah.
In, well, it was 1st of March, wasn't it? And I feel so cheap and slutty doing the whole, oh, I'm a YouTube. How about we do the thing? And he was like, it was actually by accident talking to one of the other sellers that you got yours from. He was like, oh yeah, these are all sort of like a bit sort of knackered and B stock because they've been to YouTubers for review and now we're selling them as second hand. And I was like, oh, nobody sent me a guitar, just being a bit of a dick. And he was like, oh, well, the marketing manager is just over there. So he introduces me. And I was like, oh, shit, I feel like...
Well, saying that, well, it's Lisa that's done it. I mean, some business cards made, so when we go to these shows, I can hand them out.
Good shout. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've been talking to him, but it was just before the initial sort of fender kicking off about companies using that shape. And obviously Jet uses a lot of the Strat shape.
Yeah.
And that's when he sort of went a bit quiet. But hopefully I'll get some Spyro and Jet stuff on.
Well, I've got to admit that Spyro guitar, what did I pay for that? $290 I paid for that on for money. It's fucking gorgeous.
Was it the V you got?
Yeah, the V.
Yeah. I really love the fact that they do an olive drab option because that sort of olive green is such a nice colour.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
That is gorgeous.
Same again.
Oh, yeah.
If it had the heads up the right way round, I'd just buy one outright.
Yeah. I have to admit, I much prefer the reverse headstock.
I prefer reverse headstock, but
I don't. It just looks
personal preference, isn't it?
It's like I said to is it Lee Chapman? Like when Chapman were at the guitar show the previous year, he was like being all Billy Big Bollocks and sort of like, oh yeah.
Whoa, Chapman, there's no need to fucking swear on this channel.
But he was like, oh, so which one do you want? And I was like, none of them because the headstock's the wrong way around. Like, do it normal and I'll buy one because the body shapes are nice. I just don't like the left-handed look.
I've tried a couple of Chapmans and the ones I've tried I just weren't impressed with. The not the high-end ones, but the sort of like mid-price ones, you know, the sort of like £600-700 models.
Yeah.
And that Spyro pisses all over it.
No.
After the shit he pulled with KDH, it's like, nah, I've got fucking standards.
Why? What did you do?
Do you hear about it? I think about 3 or 4 years back with KDH.
I never pay attention to the drama, which is why I don't watch Danny Sapko.
Yes, I'm kind of the same. Like,
yeah.
you don't know if he's serious or funny about it.
No, it's a cheap way to get views, and I don't buy into it.
KDH did a video on Chapman guitar, blah blah shit. One of his what he calls audio audits. But instead of just ignoring it, Chapman had to fucking reply to it, didn't he? And he fucking pulled him apart. But he pulled him apart on an old channel that he had 10 fucking years ago.
All right. So I saw KDH at the Birmingham Guitar Show last year.
No, we went on the Sunday, so I missed him. But I did bump into Colin Scott from Science Aloud. Or CS Guitars as he used to be known. He's a cool dude.
I do have this weird thing. It's sort of like I don't want to call it like a fanboy attitude, but it's like when you see Ben Crow from Crimson Guitars, because I've watched his videos for so long. It's like I want to ask him questions, but I don't want to talk to him. I'm scared.
Bumped into Colin Scott. We had a bit of a chat, and I bumped into Enning Paul as well. But I didn't have a chance to, because he were already talking this off. I'll leave him alone.
Enning strikes me as a good dude.
Yeah. But it was the same again this year as what it was last year. Every time I see Jamie Oldfield, Jamie Slays, he seems to fucking run off the other direction.
He's not into evil wizardry.
Fuck him.
In fact, you are the first YouTuber that I've ever sort of gone, oh, hello. And that was the Manchester Guitar Show.
Yeah.
Davey Hume. And it was like you were sort of just approachable because you were just walking along, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I said to anybody, just come up to me and say help.
Yeah.
I had the one on Sunday. There's a young kid.
That's right. That was cool.
Ewan Rocks. He's got a page up on Instagram, and he's only an 11-year-old kid. He's basically learning how to play, and that's what his page is about, him showing his progression. I'm just walking through, and I see this kid, and I'm like, because I'm walking around with camera, it's like I am wary of like putting kids on camera. We just walked round the corner. Anyway, his dad come up to me and says, "Oh, would you mind if we take a picture?" Absolutely, no fucking problem.
Yeah.
You could see his eyes were like, I'm somebody semi-famous.
But I think you've got that approachable thing because you know them. It just sort of softens the edges, doesn't it?
Exactly. I mean, it's like I've always said, I'm no different on camera to what I am in real life.
No. I can vouch for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can vouch for that.
You did meet Bobby from Big Pals at Crew.
Cool. Oh, what the guy that you stood outside with?
Yeah.
Having the vape. Cool. Well, next time, we'll have to get you both on camera.
I think he's down for that. I'm sure he'll send a comment now saying that he's
shy. He's shy and retiring.
He's not. He drives a muscle car with 3 wheels. He's not shy and retiring.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Absolutely. Awesome. Awesome dude.
He's actually my guitarist.
Cool.
So he's well into talking about guitars. And he loves Dimebag.
Oh, even better.
Who doesn't?
If you don't love Dimebag, you're wrong.
Yes. So what kind of stuff do you play?
Was that the guy that bought the other Joel pedal at Crew as well?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
Called the Metal Bullet or some shit like that.
Something like that, yeah. I've not even fucking tried that one.
The only reason he bought it is because the bassist wants to be called Bullet for some reason. So he was going to buy a guitar pedal just because it said Bullet on it. So the other guitarist was like, fuck him.
Oh, well, that's bass place for you.
This is,
Good lad.
these are the lads I hang out with.
Yeah, man.
Not wrong
get
with
your
that.
pool.
Hey, we're all fucking crackers here.
No, they are good boys.
So what's that sort of stuff do you play?
If you imagine a cross between Motorhead and Alice Cooper,
Oh, okay.
so I like they used to be. Oh yeah, come to a gig, but yeah,
Oh,
they were.
definitely. Especially for your area.
Yeah, they were a lot sort of heavier before I joined because the older vocalist used to have sort of like quite a growly,
Yeah.
parky kind of vibe, but I'm a lot more melodic. So I'm probably the one that's brought the Alice Cooper vibes.
Cool.
Because
Nothing wrong with that.
70s rock.
Palace.
I mean, everything up until Poison from Alice Cooper was just genius.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, Welcome to My Nightmare is in my top 5 albums.
I used to have a science teacher that got me right into Alice Cooper, the older stuff though. And it was really different to anything else that was going at the time.
Yeah.
He was well ahead of the curve back then.
Well, he sent Mary Whitehouse flowers for getting them banned.
But, yeah, it's different from anything I've ever done because I've never just sung in a band before. I've always either played guitar and sung or played drums and sung.
Yeah.
Can't play bass and sing because bass is too important.
Yeah, I get that.
But it's the first time I've ever just been there with a microphone. So I literally...
It's awkward at first, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're that used to, like you said, because I used to sing and play bass.
Yeah.
In every band that I was in, I was the singer. I was still playing. And we played like punk, ska, the other band that was blues, classic rock. And I could still manage, but as soon as I moved into over here, got into a metal band, and I started playing bass and trying to sing, but it was more technical. So I found it way too hard to do both. And I just had to make a decision. What do I want to do? Do I want to keep on playing bass? I really want to sing, and I really wanted to sing. But trying to do just that on its own, I was so used to having this big thing around my neck that I had something to do with my hands.
Something
and
to
I
hide
just
behind.
left it, and I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do with my arms and my hands anymore. It was weird.
I actually kind of joined the band as a bit of a joke because the vocalist who left was a bassist in my band like 12 years prior, and I just sort of I was scrolling through Facebook and then like on sort of like a local bands looking for members page. I saw this advert saying Chain Drive wants a vocalist, and I was like, that's a shit band name. So I scrolled past, and it was 30 seconds later. I was like, ah, shit, that's grown on me. So I scrolled back up, and I was like, I started looking at them, and like I was thinking, right, well, what sort of sound are they? What's the old vocalist like, to see if it's something that I can do. And then I saw that it was the bassist from my old band, and he formed a band that was made predominantly of ex-members from that band. So it was like a support group for people who dealt with me in the past. And the guitarist, the other guitarist who was in that original band, I sort of sent him the advert and said, "Oh yeah, this is his old band. Wouldn't it be dead funny if I'd like replaced him?" And he just said, "Do it." So I did. So I went along to the audition, and I was like, I don't know how this is going to go because I've never just been completely sort of vulnerable with my voice before. I always had something as a prop.
Yeah.
And I just sort of went for it based off the 2 tracks that I'd heard. And at one point, the adrenaline got the better of me, and I just let out this scream, and I had no idea where it came from. Like, it was from my balls.
Yeah.
And I could see them all just sort of look at each other like, oh, shit. This is the one.
That's only ever happened to me once. Only ever happened to me once. I was with the old boys band. We were doing a cover of Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers, and it's after, I think, the second or third verse. It's after one of the solos anyway, and I think it's Billy Gibbons. No, Dusty Hill. Sorry, he does this really big fucking yell. It's like, Lord, I thought the floor was gonna give in, but it's really screamy. And I just all I heard was, yeah, man. And I turned around and it's the guitarist, and he's just like, I'm like,
well, it's great to get that validation, isn't it? Especially that you feel vulnerable about.
Yeah, totally, because you know that it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. Yeah. Even if you get it right, it's still, you're really fucking setting yourself out from the rest, because can't escape it. It's a big scream.
I remember the very first band I ever joined when I was 15. They took me on. I remember we were sat in science class, and I started dicking around doing like sort of a little rendition of Space Oddity in the most sort of Bowie-esque voice ever. And
round control to Major Tom.
Exactly. It was exactly like that, but from a 15-year-old. Like pissing about with a Bunsen burner and trying to eat an asbestos mat. My mate was like, oh, well Tim can sing. let's start a band. And I was just starting to learn bass at the time. That was my first instrument, and that's why I started to learn bass. And it was like going from that, where at practices, I was like, oh shit, I don't feel comfortable singing around people. So I hid behind a curtain on the stage. Because I was like, no, don't look at me, man. Don't make me paranoid.
I chickened out in my first vocal gig. It was in high school. It was an old grunge band. We were just doing covers of like Nirvana, Teenage Fan Club, Mudhoney, and all that kind of stuff. And I'd learned all the lyrics to all these songs, and I got on stage, and it was just all these fucking people that I went to school with in the assembly hall. It was at school as well. It was like during lunchtime of one day at school. The headmaster stupidly allowed us to do this gig because we said, we're going to collect for charity, though. And I got a couple of my mates to go around with like a bowl, and people just put in their lunch money. Started playing, and it was just, as I say, I looked out, and it was just all these people that I was seeing every day, all day, and I'm like, I shat myself. I'm like, and I froze. I still played, but I just could not sing. Like I could not do it.
I had the exact opposite problem. So there was a school talent show, and we were doing auditions to get onto it with that same band. And the guitarist had always sort of done the singing of the songs that he had written. And he was like this proper, super introverted guy. And we got on stage, and he turns around to me and goes, "You're singing." And I was like,
fuck,
I don't know the words. And he was like, just make them up. I was like, all right. So we stood there at the microphone, just in front of like 5 or 6 people, and then started playing the song. And then I started singing. Turns out I'd stopped playing bass, and I didn't know. Because it was like I was trying to think of what the words were. And it was like, and then somebody said afterwards, "Why did you stop playing?" I was like, "Because I didn't know what I was doing." Clearly,
Yeah.
So luckily, any bands I've been in, I've been a backing vocalist, so it's not too bad.
The only reason
Apart from now, when I'm doing all my own stuff and
aye,
I do vocals, but I'm not doing vocals. I'm trying to play guitar at the same time.
the only reason I got doing it is because, like, as I say, like, I've told you guys about this before, but I went through a couple of years of agoraphobia, and my mates at the time, I'd just left high school, and two of my mates, one of them was this really, really good guitarist, big Van Halen fan, but we were all getting into punk at the same time, and they were coming down to my house, and we were just like sitting jamming, and my mate said, wouldn't it be cool if we get a gig? And I'm like, no, not at all. Like, I don't ever want a fucking gig. I'm just happy here.
Darling break.
And then, like, a few weeks later, like, he said, right, I want to go along to my house. I want to put up all the stuff in the garage. And I'm like, shit. So obviously, I never left the house, right? I couldn't. But it got me out, because I knew we were going to be going to a garage, still would be away from outside, you know, and doing what I loved doing, which was just jamming. And that got me out of the house. And then a few months later, my mate, the drummer, turns around and goes, "We've got a gig." And I'm like, oh no, fucking hell.
But
right in the fucking... But the only reason I get doing the vocals is because...
your worst gig experience.
That was mine, because like the only reason I get doing vocals though is because none of the rest of the guys really sang, so I learned the lyrics quicker, so I just done it while we were jamming. Didn't think I was any good at it. And then the other guys would start doing like harmonies as well. They'd start doing the backing. Eventually, the drummer started doing full vocals as well, along with me. But yeah, I mean, that was that first gig. Horrible, man. Horrible.
I've told you guys this one before, but my worst experience, we got booked for this gig in Doncaster. Well, 2 gigs. But the second one, at the time the band I was in was sort of thrash / death metal with a bit of doom, blah, blah shit. We got booked in on a fucking blues night.
Oh, fuck, that's happened to us a couple of times.
Yeah.
With the punk stuff.
We emptied the fucking pub in fucking 18 minutes. All we did for the rest of the night, we just fucking jammed, and I think we're opening the 2 songs. We were just jamming.
Best experience we had.
The kid behind bar were like, your fucking guys are great.
Best experience. My band. Sorry, go ahead, man.
As long as one person enjoys it, it's worth it.
That's it. That's it. As long as you guys are enjoying it, that's all that fucking counts as well.
It's like there was so many times years ago that like I would be playing and it'd be in front of like a bunch of kids like trying to do mosh pits and stuff and sort of just dicking about. And I was always playing to that one guy stood at the bar that was
just
actually
like that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That was usually me at a gig. As long as you see the head going like that, you're like, yes.
If you can get the head going, on it.
Yeah.
The best experience I had with any of my bands was the same band, the punk band. We eventually got like loads of gigs. We supported signed punk band. It was their first ever gig in the UK, and 15 people turned up. That was a good gig still though, but this one time we were down at South Ayrshire playing this big, it was like a farm ground, and it was like a punk, dance and folk festival. And they had like a huge main stage smaller main stage and an unsigned stage, and then they had the folk tent, a dance tent.
No worries,
all
Bill.
that
Catch
shit.
you later, bud.
See you later, Bill. But we were just doing covers back then, and we were doing like loads of Rancid, Dead Kennedys, stuff like that. We started a cover of Junkie Man by Rancid. UK subs had literally just started playing in the UK. If you know punk, UK subs huge, and they were playing in the main stage. They started about 10 minutes before us. Crowd were fucking. It was a massive crowd had gathered for them. We started playing Junkie Man. Half of their crowd just moved over to start watching us. And I just remember looking around at the guys and the rest of the band, and I'm like, oh, talking about stage fright, man. Because I mean, there was no seating areas. It was just like this slight hill in front of, and the stage was just like this old
Proper
trailer
friend.
from an HGV with the side opened up, and then there's just half of their crowd come up. It was quite a few hundred come up and just sat down in front of us, started listening to us playing Rancid stuff, and I'm like, this is fucking awesome, but I'm shitting my pants, man. Brilliant.
I think the worst gig I ever played was at a venue, Sugar Mill, and I'd played there a few times, and I've never had a good gig there. Something was always shit. Like one of my bands broke up at the end of the set at the Sugar Mill, so that gives me a vibe of that wasn't even the worst gig. The worst one was I was playing in sort of like this weird, like it was almost like a Britpop revival kind of band.
Yeah.
I was playing drums, and I had the flu, so I was already pissed off, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing any backing vocals. Fuck off." The the venue had told us that the main band were providing the drums, so I was like, "Sound." So went in without my kit, and the main band were like, "No, not using our drums because our drummer's like a prima donna." So I was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" So there was the second band that was on. Their drummer came up to me and was like, "Oh, you can use my kit. It's absolutely fine. Like, do what you want. It's great." I was like, "Oh, you absolute lifesaver, absolute legend." Turns out that he had half the kit that I used. So he was a kick, snare, floor tom guy with 2 cymbal stands. And I was like, this is terrifying because I'm suddenly using none of my stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, I can pare it back. I can make it work. I'm just hitting things. As long as I'm in time, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
And I got up to the stage and I knelt down to attach my kick pedal to the bass drum. And I stood up, and the brand new jeans, it was my first time wearing them, there's a piece of those jeans still attached to that stage because it's so sticky.
Oh.
So stood up, there was a hole in my jeans. I was like, thanks. And I played this set with just the worst headache. I couldn't breathe. I just wanted to go home and die. And I was just drumming along. And there was this one song that was like super fast because I'd overcomplicated it for myself. And I was having to make all the fills up with.
Yeah.
But I pulled it off. But that was 100% the worst gig I've ever played.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
The best gig I've ever played, aside from the first one, any gig that I've done with Chain Drive.
Cool.
Because every time, like, I've been playing for 25 years, Every time I got on stage, it was always like, oh, I'm nervous. What if I fuck up? What if I do this? What if I do that? Every time I get on stage with Chain Drive, I'm not nervous. There's
You know
absolutely
it's going to go right.
Yeah.
zero hesitation
Yeah.
because I know that I can trust the boys to like do
Yeah.
what they're doing.
I get that. Because that was the two bands that I was in.
Weird feeling.
The blues and the punk band that I was in before I moved over here. I moved over here in 2010, and I had to leave those two bands to come over. And that was my only regret about having to leave Scotland, was having to leave those two bands, because it was all my best mates. You know, it was literally, they were my best mates before we started the bands. And those guys were solid musicians. And I knew, it was just like you said, I'd been in other bands before then, and you had that, you didn't know how it was going to go. Do you know what I mean? Like, is his equipment going to fucking break down? Is he going to remember this part? Is he going to forget it? Is this guy's timing all over the place? These guys, solid every fucking time.
Yeah, best gig I've ever played. It was actually local. Pub's not there anymore. It's called Toby Jug. Been known that 20 odd years. We were one of the support bands for the what name of band? Alreyt, I think they were called. They were from Sheffield, but in the local scene they were quite a big band. So they fetched quite a lot of people, and we were first band on. That fucking gig, everything was just like on time. It was, and we got a really good reception from their crowd as well.
That one we supported the Briefs on, though, the Seattle punk band. They were the signed band.
Oh,
that was our first support gig with a signed band. And as I said, they'd relied on us to bring the crowd. And we were like, we had hardly any followers. So there was just like the locals that had bought tickets because they knew there was bands playing that night, and a couple of our mates. So it was like 15 people total turned up. And those guys came out. We played a good set, but we stuck around obviously to watch these guys because we'd heard they were good. They played fucking incredible. It was like kind of older style, kind of Buzzcocks punk, but bordering on hardcore. And those guys played like they were playing in a stadium, even though there was only like 15 people there. They had a fucking ball. Amazing to watch. Amazing to watch. They just loved doing what they were doing. You know, they loved it. They were in another country, just playing their own music. Really nice guys as well.
Whenever you play a gig, even if there's like 3 or 4 people there, because I played a gig in Sheffield to the barman and the sound guy.
Oh yeah, we've had plenty of those as well, yeah.
And I was just eyeballing the sound guy throughout, and I was like, fucking love us. It's like, you know what? I've not had to pay for practice space tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah, the manager drove us.
I just love playing in a band. Do you know what I mean? That's all I care about.
I've not played in a band for a long time, but
I miss it.
I miss it even to this day.
That's how I'm buzzing, because like the old guitarist from the last band, half of the band, there was 5 of us, and 3 of them decided, nah, fuck this. You know, all get jobs, you know, 9-to-5s, and they've got their own kids as well. So 3 of them went, right, we're calling it a day, guys. And I didn't know that the guitarist, he didn't want to quit. He wanted to carry on, but I've been talking to him recently. He's going to help me out in some of my own stuff. And he was like, you ever think about getting back out and gigging again? And I'm like, don't know if I could now, man, but never say never, I suppose. And he's like, I really fucking miss it. I would do it in a fucking flash. He's like, let me know, man, if you want to get a band going. I'm like, fuck yes, man.
Even though it's been a long time, you do get a certain buzz from playing live.
I hated it and loved it at the same time.
Yeah,
I suffered from really bad stage fright all the time until I came over here, actually. But you're playing in Glasgow, so it wasn't really stage fright. It was fear of.
It's good to have that nervous energy.
Fear of a Glasgow kiss.
Yeah,
Just don't mention the
fear of a
football.
bottle getting thrown at you.
So what you're saying is it's safer in Ireland than it is in Glasgow?
Well, I find Irish punters are just generally more laid back.
They are.
Pissed.
It is
They-
safer over here.
I mean, they do fight, but I've been in loads of Irish pubs over here, and the majority of them will just have a shouting match with each other,
Yeah.
and then end up having a pint together.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's all forgotten about.
Yeah.
I just love the attitude, like when you came over, when I moved over here, the attitude of, oh, you want to be careful in Ireland, you
I
could
got
get
that as
blown-
well.
You could get blown up.
I got that as well.
What the fuck up?
Haven't heard one bit of trouble.
No.
Not one bit of trouble.
You've more chance of getting blown up on fucking mainland.
Aye.
Yeah, far more. now.
I've heard the odd
Fucking
scare, but
hell.
it's never really amounted to anything.
I've never
It's
heard
been, it's
anybody.
been suspect devices, but it's not confirmed devices.
Oh, that's
Suspect
good,
devices.
Suspect devices.
That's a classic tune in it. Fuck yeah, man! A bit of SLF.
Why? What? What do you mean?
I had a lot more fucking violence on the mainland than ever over here. Ever.
Absolutely.
People are far more chill.
I mean, I told you guys about the first time my mates came over to visit. We were down in the local. Somebody mentioned football. And if you mentioned football in any pub in Clydebank or Glasgow, something was going down. Something was going down. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned the football. And I looked round at all my mates, and all my mates were like, shit, heads down, shoulders up, look ready for something going down. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
Lisa, you did. You told me to piss off.
I turned round to my mates and I'm like, chill, watch this, watch. Ended up having a big, banter match with each other. And that's all it amounted to. And then they're like, fucking hell, you want a pint?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, fucking fake
Yeah.
bollocks.
Yeah, we don't fuck about with fake bollocks even on Twitch.
Fucking silly idiot.
Yeah, but-
We saw that. We saw that there quick.
Yeah, it's on Twitch.
Oh,
Yeah, but don't forget, you did spend a certain amount of time just up the road in a certain Monster Mansion while you were in the mainland.
That was dangerous.
Monster Mansion on Love Lane.
I wonder if we could get a song out and lyrics out of that.
I think we could.
Do a punk-inspired song about it.
Yeah. See if I can come up with some sort of like biohazard type riff.
Yeah. Maybe slip a few names in there of people who might not be here anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's one that sort of disappeared back in the last year. Oh dear, what a shame.
I can't think who you could be on about. Well, there's two who disappeared.
Oh, and neither can I.
Those who shall not be named.
Yes.
I was so gutted when I heard that. I nearly
bet.
pissed myself laughing.
There may have been a school party in here when it happened.
I was doing a Sam with on that one.
Yeah, I stick by what I said. I feel sorry for his partner.
So do I, because it doesn't matter what those guys do now. They are tarred with that same brush.
Never a
Unfortunately.
band that I would particularly, like I've said, they were never a band that I was particularly
Musically, those guys were talented. Those
But-
guys were talented.
fucking didn't
And that's
deserve
the
that
shame of
shit.
it.
Yeah,
And
that's
no
the
one
shame
did.
of
We
it.
were watching a video yesterday from Court Case,
Yes, Lisa. Yes.
And apparently he didn't cark it straight away. He was still around until the nurse come up and she looked at the cut on his neck, and that's when he went into cardiac arrest. I think it was still around for a good half an hour before she turned up.
How awful! What a terrible shame.
I know. I was gutted to hear that.
And I'm hurting, biting my tongue.
You know, I'm with you, Matt. I feel sorry for the actual.
I feel sorry for them guys. I really do.
Yeah, they are. It doesn't matter what they do; they're doomed to fail from now on because of him. We're talking
really
about lost profits.
Really talented guys.
Yeah.
Well, they were.
They were fantastic. I never liked their stuff, but they were fantastic musicians. Good at what they done.
Exactly.
Just that the singer was a dirty bastard.
Yeah.
You're muted, dude.
You know,
But you're not really, are you?
No, not at all. I just like to do some mouth exercises before I start talking.
Yep.
That's what she said.
I heard about people like that.
Yeah, I never actually heard a Lost Prophet song.
And I've never heard the whole one. Never heard the whole one because I usually turned off.
Yeah, that was
Well, I saw them. I remember it was about sort of 2002. I saw them in Kerrang, and there was it was one of those poster specials that they did where they were like, oh yeah, well, the centerfolds are bands, and they were all stood there going, and I was like, I'm never listening to that band.
Yeah,
they're so edgy. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was the rise of emo, and it was,
it was the emo and then screamo.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit.
Lots of kids just sitting around in the dark and crying to themselves.
Huh.
That was a satisfying
left me. I'm so sad.
Yeah, talking to twisted little fuckers, he gets out who killed Thingy soon. Oh, no, or is he out now? Yeah, I think
Have all your mates got abacuses? Keeping count on how many meals you're having.
I think so.
Yeah. Well,
wasn't he just quoting the count from Sesame Street?
To be fair, if the count was counting beers, he would be laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true.
No, it's quite funny because I know they're all sat in the same room watching. But
Well,
at least
they're
they're
in
enjoying
the
it.
same room. But that's probably a question best left unanswered.
Yeah, they're close lads.
So was there any other music news this week?
No, really. I had a quick look. If you're into Lamb of God, there's a bit of a sale on bandmerch.com.
Okay. I did see that Mastodon's new album's nearly finished. First one without Brent. Yeah, before Anthrax, yeah. And they lost a fucking member of the band as well.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake. It's your excuse, Anthrax. Well, we're just too into the production.
Yeah, well, that's
Tell you, this tattoo's getting lasered.
their production is what got this new one up.
Aye. They really did. They've just gone too overboard in the production. It's lost its balls.
At this rate, G, you will have fucking albums out before them.
Eh?
I said at this rate, us two will have albums out before them.
Oh, aye.
It's like, fuck me.
Okay, Lisa.
I know it's probably not your cup of tea, but did you listen to the last album that The Offspring put out?
I
I
didn't.
haven't actually. I haven't listened to The Offspring since.
It sounds like the entire album was written, performed, and mixed by AI.
Oh
Oh,
dear. See, they did go. They were always, even back when I did listen to them, their production was always like top of the fucking chain. You know, like, out of all those bands, they were always up there for
In the
production.
Too Clean section.
Yeah.
See, for me, Offspring is that era of punk, which, nah.
It's not punk.
I didn't mind Offspring. I liked them.
I had this
I can't
argument.
remember. I think I might have saw them, but back then it's a bit of a haze.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I was into all sorts back then. I was a bad boy, and I don't remember a lot of it. I just get flashes of recollection. But
oh no.
Oh.
yeah.
You look on the bright side, when it was me and Lee in like 17, 18, there weren't camera phones about then. So
Exactly.
it was safer.
We could do shit and get away with it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't go that far.
Now, like I said, you ended up in Monster Mansion.
What the fuck's Monster Mansion?
Wakefield Prison.
HMP Wakefield.
Yeah, makes sense.
He's got the nickname of Monster Mansion, and the address is Love Lane. Yes, this is true. we have one of the extra residents.
Do you know a punk band I haven't heard doing anything for a good while though is Rancid?
They're still
I don't
kicking
know what
about.
those guys are doing.
Well, Lars is still doing bits, isn't he?
Like he's always busy.
He's always cropping up here and there doing something.
he's
you know,
at least
Probably.
3 different fucking side projects on the go at any given time.
But actually, Rancid, I've not heard of anything.
I
Just
haven't
like
heard anything new. They done a cover for I can't even remember what it was.
they did the Rancid cover for the Lemmy album. The
I
punk
said that we're on the Malta album, weren't they?
Yes, so they did. Yeah,
Hold on, I can tell you what song they did because I've got the
They
album.
did.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, and it was actually really fucking good.
It's a good album.
I keep meaning to listen to that album.
But I haven't seen them doing their own stuff since. Oh fuck! What was that last album?
They did Sex and Death.
Yeah.
Cool.
I can't even remember the name of the album. It was that fucking long ago.
That one.
No, not that one. The last Rancid album had the
Oh,
yellow cover.
You know.
I'm saying we're a year or two since now, isn't it?
It's been about. Fuck! It's been like 10 years, I think. At
I
least.
Same as Antark said.
I think it's 2014 the last Rancid one. This is where we find out we've missed a complete album.
Absolutely no fanfare.
Yeah.
If you if
Tomorrow never comes. Oh, it was actually 2023. What the shit?
We've missed an album.
Oh, do you know what it was? I actually did try and listen to it, but it was.
It was one of those.
Yeah. The last decent album they did was either Life Won't Wait or 2000. Rancid, the self-titled one. That was probably the last best album.
Sorry,
So
I'm going to go off track now and Lisa's just brought up the prison cell for that guy, which I actually read about for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
Where he's in like a glass cell and been in solitary
El
confinement.
Salvador.
The most solitary man for the last, what is it, like 40 odd years?
Yeah.
Yep.
And originally, he got sent down for armed robbery, but he wasn't actually armed.
Yep. Well, he was.
Well,
it depends what you call by armed. I mean,
well,
was this Begbie?
He didn't have the firearm.
That's it. Man, you cunts leave until we find out who chopped that glass.
I'm gonna be fucking armed robbery with a fucking replica.
Oh, Begbie.
The guy who was the two glass cells at Wakefield. One was to house Charlie Bronson or Charles Selby.
Yeah.
The other one is Robert Maudsley.
Yeah, because they're on about moving Maudsley, aren't they?
Yeah, I met Robert in when I went up to the fucking hospital one day. I met Robert in person. He's actually quite a nice guy.
Well, he is, unless you want one of them dirty masters like Watkins.
Well, I mean, who was he killing? He was killing paedophiles.
Public service.
Yeah.
I mean, probably not best to talk about on this channel, but I don't think we're killing no dumb people. So
I'd say that's noble.
Yeah. I think he's saving the taxpayer a lot of money.
People like that shouldn't be allowed to be on this earth.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, justice system ain't exactly doing much about it these days, are they?
No.
Well, the current government seems to be protecting them more than it does.
Well, that's what kind of what I was getting at. Minimum sentences, if any.
It
should be the highest. I've said it before.
Crossed my desk when I was head of
should be the highest sentence out there. It should be higher than murder.
There's another one at the minute, isn't there, of Asian descent.
Yeah.
Who is, I would say, of that ring of people from that certain area. I'm trying to be careful here, and he's got 12 months for kidnapping and doing things to a 12-year-old. I mean, there's something wrong with this world.
What is the point in even sending them to prison? What's the point in even trying to rehabilitate somebody like that that's never going to fit into society? They're not.
What I want to know, right, is I've got a 7-year-old daughter. How the fuck do I explain going to a policeman? How do I explain that? How do you morally explain it to a child now? Because I don't think you can.
No, you can't.
No.
The days of like when we were kids, when you say, "Oh, if you get in trouble, go to a policeman and they'll help you." Even though my record with police is not
I want to say you've got a dodgy record.
It's a bit different with like your own kids and shit. So no, it's just wrong. That's a bit dark, isn't it?
Well, we do tend to go off on big tangents.
Yeah.
And we'll not talk about fucking South Yorkshire Police in Rotherham.
That's a whole other 4 or 5 hour show. They're just there, mate.
Yeah. I don't think I've got enough fucking beer for that shit.
I don't think Lisa would survive long enough without shouting. The voice would go.
Yep.
Thank fuck for doing lyrics, because that's what gets me through most days.
Yes, that's exactly it. I use all my dark shit to fucking fuel my creativity.
Same.
Cathartic.
I just come up with dark riffs and Matt comes up with fucking dark lyrics. Win-win.
Yep.
And I do
That's why I love it. That's why I love doing the punk stuff. Go into the studio for 3 to 6 hours. just go out, just play some pure aggression, come back out, feel lighter.
Played a really good gig in January with a band called the Indestructibles. Amazing punk band.
Cool.
Just they're from Liverpool, but I gave them the benefit of the doubt.
We've all got there's crosses to bear.
But super sound lads, and their songs are just they're so catchy. Like, and I saw that we were playing with them, so I was like, oh, I'll have a check out of the YouTube channel. And at the gig, like a week later, I was shouting along with the songs, and I never do that.
Aye.
But,
I was doing
go on.
I was doing that at my uncle. I was back over in Scotland a couple of weeks back there, for my uncle's birthday party, and he'd pretty much rented out this gig, this venue in city centre Glasgow.
This wasn't the Iranian place, was it?
No, it wasn't the Iranian place. No. Long story. I'm pretty sure two of my bands played in this place, so it was kind of like going home, because I played there a couple of times. But he'd pretty much rented out the place for the whole weekend, hired these two bands to play, and I was roaring the lyrics out to every song they played because it was just all covers. And the guys came over and they're like, "Do you enjoy your gig?" And they looked over at me and they're like, "Don't need to ask you." I'm like, "You heard that?" And they're like, "Could you miss it?" So we're playing like Rage Against the Machine, telling in the name of course. So they're playing Madness. It was the most eclectic fucking set of covers I think I've ever heard. But it worked.
There was one gig we did in Sheffield, Alanshire. Hotel it used to be called. He's changed his name now. But I'm a vocalist. I'm not calling him a singer because he couldn't sing. We were doing a cover of Anarchy in the UK. And his cousin were a big fucking punk fan. And he fucking got up and joined in.
We used to always start our sets out with Pretty Vacant.
Yeah.
It's just one of those riffs that just grabs people's attention. You don't even need to say anything. You just play that opening. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody's like, whoa!
Hey!
Yeah, I used to do that in a covers band. It was we only played one gig. We were short-lived, but that was the one where sort of like the older punks were like sort of, we know this.
Yeah.
Joined in.
Because we used to do like, I think we were one of the weird bands in Glasgow because we were doing punk covers, but most of the bands, if not all of them, were doing all the modern stuff, like Bad Religion, Rancid, Offspring, stuff like that. But we were doing Rancid, Dead Kennedys, Buzzcocks, UK Subs, Madness. We were doing classic stuff, Stranglers.
Oh, cool.
So we got a good mix of the new and the old, the new and the old crowd. And we had one guy doing the monkey. To one of our tracks, he was literally doing the Johnny Bravo, doing the monkey dance. It's fucking brilliant, man.
Oh, Johnny Bravo,
Yep.
That's one
Saw
for
the
teenagers.
Stranglers 3 times.
I was going to say, don't mention the Stranglers because my bassist will be all over it. And
he's a JJ Burnell fan. I automatically love you, man.
You can't
very much so.
gotta love the Stranglers.
He doesn't shut up about JJ.
Jade, how could you not, man? The guy's incredible.
Amazing.
He uses the same plectrums. That's how deep he is.
Yep. JJ Burnell is one of the greatest bass players of all time.
There you go.
Yep. It's still one of my most favourite gigs. One of the times I saw the Stranglers, because keyboard player was still alive back then, and he was playing the solo to No More Heroes, the keyboard solo, and he just dipped behind and under the keyboard, and you could still see the hand playing, and it was flawless. He wasn't even looking, so he's like down here, and then next thing you know, you saw the other hand coming up with a bottle of wine. He was pouring himself a glass while playing the fucking solo, and then came back up, and he's still playing. And he takes a big sip, and he's like, "There we go." Carries on like nothing ever happened. I'm like, it's fucking incredible, man. Sadly, I never got to see them with Hugh Cornwell though, because he'd long gone by that time.
Yeah.
It was Paul. Oh, what was his name? Paul Johnson or something like that. It was back then. I don't think things went too well with that guy, because if you go look for the album that they done with this guy, it's not in their discography anymore. Yeah, he really was. He really was, Liam. Incredible fucking player. They all were. Every one of those guys were phenomenal.
Hugh left in early 80s, didn't he?
Early to mid, yeah.
I mean, I always found it interesting that Stranglers got sort of lumped in with punk, because I think they were beyond that. They were sort of veering into, they were definitely sort of like the progenitors of the post-punk movement.
Yeah, and kind of new romantic.
Yeah,
definitely.
They were doing stuff from the 80s before it was from the 80s.
Aye, definitely. But I mean, because the old ethos from punk goes right back to the Dada movement in France. They are actually, the Stranglers were more in line with that ethos than any of the actual punk bands.
The attitude was definitely punk.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even their approach, because it was all of it being artistic, it wasn't just, look at us, we're having a shout and a scream about things that are out of our control.
I mean, if you want to sort of keep up with what's going on in punk at the moment, there's a YouTube channel called Old Angry Punks, which is sort of like a play on OAP.
We'll fit him in.
Yeah, they're.
Hey, I've 14, 16 years to go yet.
They're sort of like. They're very much how you expect sort of old people to use YouTube. And it's a little bit janky, but what they're actually putting across is great. So they do like new release reviews, and they sort of talk about the old bands that they loved, and they were there sort of at the start. They're a nice couple of lads. They're just talking about music and putting things out there.
Other than the Stranglers, there was two bands from that era that were labelled as punk that I would say weren't, as you said, Stranglers weren't punk and what punk actually became, but their attitude was and their art form was. But them and the Ruts.
Yeah.
The Ruts were fucking incredible. I mean, they were short-lived. They only done like, 2-3 albums. Yeah. But those guys were incredible musicians, man.
I think the only thing that lumped them in with the punk movement was the production.
Yeah.
Because that was very much, I mean, you listen to The Saints Coming. That's punk through and through, but the actual...
Yeah, true.
The music itself
like
is
that.
far beyond.
Yeah. I mean, you could
Also
say...
Breakout. No, that wasn't them. That was it? Getting mixed up now.
Yeah. Go on. I've just forgotten the fucking name now. I'm from Manchester.
Oh, that limits it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buzzcocks.
Yes.
These
they
things
were-
are whole
they-
person thing
They
again.
got sort of got
Yeah,
lumped,
why you stay where?
yeah, they got sort of lumped in that punk crowd, but like I say, sort of more in production wise rather than
Yeah.
individual songs.
Yep.
Because they have some fucking catchy tunes.
You know, you can do your next cover of like.
Babylon's burning.
You could
There's a
do
fucking-
your next cover. You could do a What in Buchanan. You could do the Exploited.
See, I was never. I like the Exploited and what they do, and
I like what. I
I've-
just like Watty's
I've
attitude.
the utmost admiration for Watty.
What is a fucking nutjack?
How
He
the fuck?
is, but I mean, he'd still be able to do it at his aging with all his illnesses.
Fucking
All
hell, how
power to
many
him,
heart
man,
attacks
but
does Watty have?
musically, I was never really that much into them.
5 heart attacks now.
Aye. Yep.
He's going to be another one. It's a lot like the Lemmy thing. He's going to be one of them people who's going to drop dead. Still
Yeah,
doing
Just the mundane
all
things.
the pain,
Yeah.
and that's going to be it.
And I was never that big on the Exploited.
I didn't mind the early stuff. Like sort of Troops of Tomorrow era.
Hmm.
I'm gonna fact check myself. It was the Skids that did the Saints
Skids
Coming.
were fucking good as well, but they were very similar though to the Ruts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Ruts
Very
did
similar.
Babylon's Burning, which falls into the same category of
Yep.
the production punk, but the song elevated.
And then you got everybody's favourite nut jobs, the Mat Lads.
Oh yeah, shut
Look,
up.
I saw them last year.
I wanted to go, but I think I was working and I just couldn't get time off. Oh,
Well,
bastard.
they're playing again soon. I'm actually going to go to that one, I think. It's at a place called Grumpy's that we've played in Stoke.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't understand how they're still so good because like it's only Muttley that's left.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's the only one still there. But the guy still gurns and plays like he's 18. It's insane. But it's the way that he gets the crowd just like they're just right there with him every single time. And you see like things like when Queen played Live Aid, you got Freddie Mercury like with the crowd right there in his hand. He's got nothing on Motley.
No, yeah, Motley's still the same. He's not.
But I don't know. I'm biased. I'm a huge Queen fan.
Nah, when you actually see the Mac Lads live, it's a smaller crowd, but every single person there is fucking there for him. Yeah.
Hey, there's no wrong with that, G. At least you're not a fucking ABBA fan, like a certain Southern Irish person.
We won't have any of that talk, thank you.
If he sends me any more fucking links for ABBA, I'm going to send him one for fucking a bath.
Sorry.
I'm going to send him a bath link.
ABBA were good at what they done, but I can't stand them because my old man listened to them all the time. And no, I just associate it with him.
Yeah.
When you say ABBA, do you just mean Kiss without overdrive?
Basically, yeah.
Cool.
Disco rock.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what they are, man. I've never actually put those two together. Wow, thanks, man.
I'm very good at metaphors.
It's true, though. But, fuck, man. That and my old dentist who was he was the gayest man, lovely guy, really good at what he done. Always made every patient feel really comfortable, but he had to have ABBA playing while he was performing surgery. And it was just horrible sitting there. I mean, as if you're not in enough fucking physical and mental trauma sitting there in a dentist chair and you're having to listen to ABBA. You know,
some
it's funny because
I'm a smash fan.
It was one day sitting listening to it, and I can't remember what song it was, like, but whatever it was, it just started skipping, and he was just, I mean, he couldn't get
Really,
more
what you want
this
while you're
guy.
having, yeah.
The CD started skipping. He's like, oh no, do you know what that is? That's me sitting in the car. I always put it in. I always try and switch it to another CD, and I always go whoosh into the back seat, and it just gets scratched up the fuck. Oh no! Lovely guy.
Oh, fucking hell.
He was hilarious, man. I think my old man was secretly gay as well. He was always too close to his best friend. I mean, too close.
I'm saying nothing. I'll meet you at Expo.
Away for golfing weekends.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'm guilty of that. Not
What? Hold on.
I didn't mind a bit of golf, but I mean,
no. Just like the relationship I've got with my best friends is always quite totally legit.
That's usually my answer. That.
oh man,
Lifestyle, Liam. Is that another one of your reprobates?
Yeah, he's my bassist.
Cinema.
and has damn good taste.
To be fair, he does have really, like, he's got such an eclectic, like, view on music. Like, he listens to sort of everything and just enjoys it.
Yep.
So he's the only other person I've met that's younger than me that likes Uriah Heep.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Uriah.
No wrong with your Irish.
No, they're fucking incredible. Up to a bomber nog. And then they get a bit shaky.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Oh, read that last comment.
Yeah, I've already seen it.
Nice one, Bob.
Oh, fuck's sake. But no, I've got similar tastes. I mean, like, I was raised by my mum predominantly because old man was never there, whether, even if he was present, he was never there. But I grew up listening to all her music, so she brought me up on like Stranglers and Queen, all the good shit, man, all the good shit that was back in the early 80s, and then she got me into Iron Maiden and then Metallica. My mum still listens to all that stuff. You know what I mean? She's still a metal fan, even though she's collecting her pension.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I grew up with all her tastes, you know what I mean? So I've been really mixed.
When we had Mill's funeral, we had Highway to Hell playing.
Yep. She got me into AC/DC, yep. But she had really mixed taste as well, so like she was listening to blues and a wee bit of jazz.
Oh, we like vinyl. I don't know. I do, yeah.
I used to.
Liam goes beyond liking vinyl.
Yeah, that's two of us then. I'm off shopping tomorrow. Record shops open tomorrow.
Liam, put in the chat how many records you've got. Because if he can say this, then it's not an addiction.
If he can say it, it's out and it's helping him with that.
Yeah. I was saying that I'm going to a record fair on Monday.
It's group therapy for record addicts.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to, is it Kirkgate Market in Leeds?
I try and avoid Leeds as much as possible because it's a fucking shithole.
It is, but I was there a couple of weeks ago for my cousin's birthday and went to go to the market. And this market hall is fucking massive. It's like a football pitch and a half. And it's all records.
Cool. Yeah, I try and avoid Leeds. Personal reasons, shall we say. These guys know.
Is it the Slowly Be Rot record by any chance, Lisa?
Well, any to go with the obituary.
Oh, it's got to be Cause of Death then. Cause of Death's one of the most iconic album covers in metal.
So we can have an obituary shrine with the dime shrine.
Then all you need is the Mormons to come round and you can invite them in.
Yeah.
It's always fun fucking them up.
But, there were a guy I used to work with. I'm still at the same company. He left years ago.
Jesus Christ.
262 is not bad.
That's not bad, that.
Bear in mind, he's like 24.
He's got a few years left.
He's got a way to catch up to us. And the only band he'd really listen to is, get this, fucking Marillion.
Oh.
And not the Fish era either. The
Gary, what's his face era?
Yeah.
Oy.
Sorry, he's 27.
He just couldn't get his head around the fact. 1 minute I could be listening to some fucking extreme death metal, Napalm Death, whatever. And then the next second, I'm listening to the fucking Doors.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get his head around it.
It's just the way, it's eclectic.
Oh, nice.
That's the Dime Shrine.
Nice.
And yes, they are a full pack of strings.
Is that
Well,
one
at
of
least
his
you've got an
items?
emergency, in case of it. You should have, in case of emergency, smash glass.
Well, I wouldn't, but I have got a set of strings in my collection.
All right, enough. You've got your own
with
fucking,
the sticks.
you've got your own line of strings. I forgot about that.
And we have got a proper pair of obituary sticks. Well used.
One I can imagine, but a pair's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm collecting materials to do something like this because that's a one of a kind I made on.
Yeah.
I do lots of things.
Yeah.
He makes music, I make shit from music.
Yeah. Yeah, because she made me this. I'm not going to call it a fucking battle vest. It's not a battle vest. It's a fucking cut-off. A Lemmy cut-off. Yeah, it's a Lemmy cut. So the actual back patch is Lemmy, but done in the Day of the Dead. Like Mexican Day of the Dead thing. And that's the back patch. It was a T-shirt originally. Yeah.
Dead of the Dead.
Yeah, Motörhead of the Dead.
See what pig typed in?
Let me see if I can find a picture of that.
Pig's got a Pantera CD signed by Dime and Terry Glaze.
Oh,
He's one of my best mates, and I didn't even know that.
And he's probably been keeping that one close to his chest because that's
Keeping that
going
quiet.
to be well sought after.
He doesn't tell me shit.
We've outed him now.
I did have. It's not as good as that, but I did have a signed Parkway CD. Parkway Drive.
There's only one record that I regret that I haven't got anymore. And I can't get another copy of it. I know I can't. If you remember, Motorhead did a album together with another band, a girl band.
Oh,
Girls' Schools.
Right. Well, they did a special edition EP of that record on different coloured vinyl. It came out on silver, red, and blue. The red being for Marlboro and so on and so on.
Yeah.
I had that,
Fuck.
and it got snapped by my ex-wife.
Shit. The beach.
Yeah, and I've been looking at getting another version of it. Yeah, the money they want for it now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because there was only, I think, only 300 of each copy ever released. There is some rare stuff in my vinyl collection, and it ain't going nowhere now.
Nah. No. I've still got my old vinyl from back in the 80s.
Okay, you've still got a lot of your old school stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
Hasn't popped up quite a lot. That's what I'm trying to re-get. I mean, I've got every Motorhead album now.
So, but they didn't the fucking map picture on it.
I reckon I can find that.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
They were on about they wanted 500 quid for it. That's the cheapest I've seen it for.
Would you be willing to pay that much?
I don't know at the minute, because I don't know whether I can raise that much money at the minute. That's the trouble.
Let me scoot around my contacts and see what I can dig up for you.
Yeah, scoot around, see what you can. That is cool.
And that's Rob from Motorhead Egg. He's a cool dude.
Good
Lemmy
band as
Kidder
well.
and stuff. Love that name.
They've just played Stoke.
Damn good
there's-
cover band as well.
There's the Lemmy Festival going on in Burslem at the moment.
Yeah. I never thought about that today.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I might have gone down to it.
You should
We
be
was-
ashamed of yourself.
We were supposed to be playing on it, but no one fucking got in touch with us.
Okay, that.
Because
Yeah, because
change actually started in Burslem.
yeah, because once we get time, we are going to go down there and go to the cafe and go to the statue and do a vlog. Probably on second channel.
Do it on a day we've got a gig, and then come see us.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, same here, Liam. I try and get first pressings.
Same.
A lot of my stuff is first pressings, especially my Sabbath stuff. Most of it is first pressings.
I did manage to snag a couple of Rory Gallagher albums recently.
My Taste albums are first pressings, which I'm quite happy with, because I got those at a good price as well.
I will
Well,
say the day that I realised I'd married the right woman was when it was my birthday. She gave me first pressing of a War by Jeff.
War of the Worlds.
And I was
I used to have that as well with the book inside. Yep. That was one of my favourite albums ever. Loved that shit.
She got me that and Court of the Crimson King.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah,
Again,
we had the first pressing of that for years, and then we moved over here, and we had to get rid of a lot of stuff. Lost it.
See, I know I'm with the right woman when she says, "Oh, you've not got a shovel, have you?" You have now.
You see, you cannot. That's a keeper, isn't it? That's definitely a keeper, mate.
I think it helped because the shovel's actually purple. That may have
Influenced the fact.
yeah, it may have influenced the decision, shall we say?
Yeah, you see, I get that with Lana. I get it with her. She's like, "Oh, well, go and have a look, see if there's any new records that you want." All right, I'm sure I can find something.
Ow, okay then.
Oh, I suppose so. Yeah.
No, that's one of the reasons that I ever buy new guitars is that they're purple. Because I'll just be like looking at it online and I'll be like, "Hey Sarah, look at this," and she'll be like, "That's pretty," and I'll be like, "Good, it's in my basket."
I can't say anything.
No, you really can't.
Stop giving it away.
That's the Harley Benton multi-scale.
That's what I'd call a bassist's bass.
It is gorgeous. It was only 170 quid. And it's the best bass I've ever owned.
Ridiculous.
I said, that's the bass that I always sought after. The Warwick, which is gorgeous, but the tone of that thing, the Harley Benton, kills
Shit
this.
on it.
Yeah. But
Both are active as well.
The albums are going up in price now. I've noticed they're all the a lot of the taste and early Gallagher stuff.
yeah.
Going up.
Well, that Gallagher one I showed you, I'd hate to think what price that'd be at a fair or from a shop.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think there's more of his stuff over here, because obviously him being Irish as well, that kind of helps. But there just seems to be a lot of people of a certain age, like 60s, 70s,
Yeah.
who either unfortunately they're passed away and they've had first pressings and they're hardly ever fucking.
Well, that one I showed you, it's still on fucking polymer label.
Well, I looked up the price for the Taste Isle of Wight album that was recorded on the Isle of Wight Festival.
Yeah.
And it's anywhere between 75 and 140 quid.
Oh, easy.
And the one I've got's an A1 pressing, and I picked it up from a record shop, which is down the road from me, and I paid 50 quid for it. Because I said to him, I says, "You want 50 quid for it?" He went, yeah. Right.
Yep. Not going to argue.
And he said that's like the third copy of it he'd had in it that year.
Fucking hell.
I was like, and I told him after I paid for it.
Yeah.
Use your brain.
Up there for things, down here for dancing.
Even he went,
First press.
Even he went, oh, well, I'm still making a profit on it. So, well, okay, mate, but...
Yeah. Oh, gee, I tried that new mic out today.
How was it?
It sounds good on the guitar cab.
I was going to say, because I can't remember who it was I saw. Somebody was using that one for miking up their guitar.
Just sound
Said
good.
it was really nice.
So I paired it up with that other mic I've got, but that's a dynamic, and they do sound well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Led Zeppelin stuff, he's making good money now.
Oh yeah.
I just need to remember when I'm recording vocals that I have. Where the fuck is it gone? Not in that drawer. Aye.
I don't know where you get yours from, Liam, but
I need to remember that I've got this, because this thing is a killer fucking microphone. I always forget I've got it there because it's away in a drawer.
Well, what do you do when you're rummaging around in your drawers?
well,
Yeah. I remember I took this to a gig, and the sound guy was only using like SM58s.
Yeah.
And I says to him, I've got my own mic, and I showed him that. And he was like, don't know. You know, like, the SM58s, you know, they're a bit better. And I was like, I prefer my mic, though. And he's like, right, okay. And he let us do the sound check with it. And I looked over at him when we'd finished, and he was just like, Because the SM58s were feeding back all over the place, but that thing, you hardly ever get feedback on it.
Yeah.
I know Shure do some good microphones, but I've never understood why people use Shure microphones for casting.
They've got a certain...
Yeah, if you
Just predominantly they were used for vocal mics, so it just kind of makes sense.
Inches from the mic.
The difference is, G knows what he's doing with it. A certain...
Don't.
You need to be sitting like that.
Didn't know what he was fucking doing with it.
We had echo, we had feedback, we had... It sounded shit.
You need to know how to EQ.
I've seen certain people using the SM7B on live streams and podcasts that, I must get one of them.
Yeah, thinking it's going to make their voice sound better, but they forget you still need EQ, you still need compression, you still need
I
the
never
gate.
used any of that.
I'm going to do my budget guy thing here. The best alternative for an SM7B, which is undetectable, is the Rode Pod mic.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I've heard a couple of people saying that.
Like
yesterday, I've got the Presonus version.
Who was it? It was Nick. Nick was actually talking about getting one of those Rode Pod mics for when he comes over here.
Yeah,
because he's obviously having to sell all his stuff. You know?
That's if we fucking let him in.
Well, I did say
he's
this
in.
to Jenny.
He's ever now.
I did
He's
say
not
to
here
Jenny,
now.
do we have to?
I think it's in a couple of weeks' time. It's a week or two now.
30th, I think. She told Lisa he was coming over.
I did say to Jenny, do we have to let him in? And she went, yes.
He's already anglicised though, so he might as well.
Well, yeah, he likes Dunbar, so
He's a good lad.
He is.
He's a good bloke.
At least he's an American that's got some taste.
Yeah. And he hates his own country.
Yeah.
Like a true Brit.
Yeah.
He does at the minute, doesn't he? He really hates America.
He hates it that much. He wants to move to Liverpool.
Not a case of they hate their own culture. It's just they hate what the place has turned into.
Yeah.
The land of the free, as long as I say so.
Yeah.
Try. Oh, the irony. Land of the free.
Oh,
the right to free speech, as long as we allow it.
That's when he's coming over.
Yeah.
Christ, that's next week.
Well, he might be coming somewhere in between 27th.
It might be the 28th, Lisa, because I think his going away party's the 26th, I'm sure.
He might fly from the US on the 27th and arrive here on 28th.
Yeah.
Depends on which way around the world he goes.
Well, it's America. They're always behind us.
Might leave on the 27th and arrive on the 26th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going away party's 26th.
Nah, he's a good lad, Nick.
He's costing me enough, isn't it? Fucking hell.
It hasn't half, and it's still going to cost him a bit.
Yeah.
Because here's what I don't understand, right? Oh, it's the 23rd is going away party is. That's today.
Oh, yesterday.
Yesterday, aye, you know what I mean. But, oh shit, I closed the stream down there. But aye, he's moving here, right? He's got his visa. He still needs to reapply for another visa.
Yep.
In 2 years' time, and then another one 2 years after that. Yep. Now it goes up incrementally each time he gets a new one. So he pays another 4 to 6 grand for the second. Then I think it's like 6 to 8 grand for the third. And I think after the third one, he's good. He can apply for citizenship.
Yeah.
The thing is, see, in that whole time that he's getting the visa, even while he's here as an expatriate, he still has to pay fucking tax to the States.
Well,
even though he'll be paying tax here, he still pays tax to the States.
Like same with him that shall not be named in Ukraine. He's still he's not been back to the States for 15 years, but he's still paying
He's
tax.
still paying.
Yes.
Holy fuck. Why doesn't he just
Apparently,
emancipate himself?
so when I talked to Jenny, Jenny said it's only a nominal amount.
Oh, I suppose he can't, because then it means he can't go back over to visit.
It's not a massive amount of tax he has to pay.
It's less than what he would pay if he was there, but it's just the fact that he still has.
It's still wrong,
Still
don't you?
disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
And I think what's worse is, without going too political, is why is he having to pay like thousands and thousands of pounds when Nick's coming here to work and he's qualified in quite a few things and will have a job?
Yep.
And yet there are other people who come to this country with the intent of not working.
Yep.
Yeah.
And are a drain on the system.
Yeah.
And the NHS and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I don't get
And
it
yet he's
myself.
having paid shit.
I think you've seen him as well, Matt. Black belt barrister. He goes on about it because his wife's Chinese, but she's had to go through all that.
It just seems like the people who are coming here legally and doing the right things,
they get screwed over like the rest of us.
getting screwed. But the people who are coming here
Oh, right, okay.
by
didn't
other
know
methods,
I didn't know that, Lisa. That's what that was for.
Yeah.
So he pays the States to send it back over.
No, his visa costs go towards NHS.
Oh, right.
Because obviously we've paid into the system for
Suppose
however long.
in some twisted way, the paying tax to the States, even though he's not going to be there, is still just in case he has to repatriate again.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I said to him that, like, why don't you just fucking, just as I said about Scott, why don't you just fucking emancipate yourself from the country? And he went, well, couldn't visit then. Couldn't visit his mum and dad.
Yeah.
I was like, right enough.
But like I said, that same way, other dipshit that were in earlier. Even though he's not been back to the States for 15 years, he still pays tax over there.
Yeah. Nuts.
Right. It's 1 o'clock again. How the fuck did we make it to 1 o'clock?
Jesus Christ.
Pure magic.
Yeah, I think we'll call it to that. You two guys want to say your goodbyes?
Yep. Well, cheers for everyone. Puddle, you just came in just as we're finishing, dude.
Puddle.
Miss you, dude.
It's all right. Watch the recording.
But yeah, that's true. That's true. Hi, bye. But yeah, as you can see there, I now have a website if you want to go and check it out. I'm still going to be doing stuff on the channel. I'm working on a couple of things at the moment, another couple of covers. I'm just trying to. I'm wrestling with the processing on the vocals at the moment. I'm probably going to re-record them, but to be honest. But just keep an eye out for those. And cheers everyone for coming along and watching again. See you in the next one.
All right.
How are we, Matt?
yeah, just been fun night, random as normal.
Absolutely.
It always is.
Yeah.
I shall be back tomorrow at the normal time, causing havoc and ranting about 2 people, but you'll have to wait for that one.
Oh dear.
It's going to get quite violently ranty.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
I shall be back tomorrow. Yeah, nice to meet you, Jim.
You too.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all
Pleasure,
from
man.
me. So away to you guys.
Yeah, go on, Tim.
Aye. So yeah, it's been fun. It's,
Absolutely.
It's been a nice change of pace. I've not been able to record any videos for the last couple of weeks because I've had really inconsiderate neighbours with really loud music that's even getting through the studio. It's
I
nice.
just turn the amps up even louder. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's hard to do any reviews when all you've got in the back is boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yep. Big box, small box, big box, small box.
Big fish, little fish.
With the music.
Yeah,
Oh, I get it, man.
there's only so much soundproofing you can do. I mean, from the inside you can't hear anything outside, but from the outside you can hear everything.
Yeah.
Acoustics, they're weird.
Absolutely. No, been another random show. Thanks for coming on, Tim. You're
Yeah, no worries.
you're always welcome.
Excellent. And looks like I'll be bringing Bobby next time.
Do it.
And Liam.
Yeah. I've got the Stuck Farmer video coming up this week when I get it edited. Got to get that up while it's still in. I might do a ranty video about Fender. I don't know yet.
Do it.
We'll see.
We need your input.
Yeah. Got a few songs on the go. Need to track them properly. They're all in demo format at the minute. I'll keep an eye out for them. Still waiting for G to do his vocals, his bass for
I
another song.
literally just said I need to get my finger out and get finishing that.
We keep giving a prod every now and again.
I get so sidetracked with other shit, man.
Don't worry about it, dude. And on Wednesday, off to see Shane Embry doing a talking tour.
Nice.
Cool.
That should be cool. Only thing is, I've got to go to Sheffield. Fucking need that.
Could be worse.
Well, it could be.
Could be Birmingham.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Doncaster.
No. I'm not a fucking sadomasochist.
It's just offended everybody in Birmingham.
Well, we're all right. Steve's not in, so we're good.
I don't mind offending Steve.
People in Birmingham can't use computers. It's fine.
I still want to know when Steve's gonna get fitted up for a fucking parrot.
Yeah.
Well, Jasper's too heavy to have on his shoulder.
Yeah, just a bit. Anyway, it's been a good show. Thanks for coming on, Tim. And as always, keep it loud, keep it heavy.
Catch you later.